And welcome to the CSO All Star Game here in Cambridge tonight. I'm Trent Florm, Kevin Martin. Joining me here this evening as we bring you this CSO All Star Game, the 40th CSO All Star Game, started back in 1985. The only year they haven't done it was 2020, thanks to COVID. A lot of things got thanks to COVID, and this was one of them. Playing here on Dell Show and Fish Court, and Kevin, we got a good cast of players for both boys and girls. This should be a fun game tonight.
These are always fun. I mean, it's just a chance for the kids to really have a good time with kids they've competed against their whole lives. You know, you get to know them a little bit, get to play against them. It's competitive, but it's fun. You know.
You and I both got a coach in this. I did it as assistant. You did it as a head coach, I believe.
I did it twice.
You did it twice?
I did girls and boys, and it's fun because you practice maybe once if you do that.
Yeah. Yep.
And all you do is go, "What do you guys want to do?"
Yeah, that's basically what we did.
Yeah.
You're right. Throw the ball out there and say,
"What do you want to do?"
Pass and screen, and get open. And they shot threes. And in fact, our guys, we had two guys break the three-point record in the same night, and I think it still stands. I think Ricky Martin still has that as most three-pointers made in a game. And should have set the scoring record that night, too. We were on pace through three quarters and just kind of lost it in the fourth quarter. But
your job is mainly to make sure everybody gets the same amount of time if the game is a blowout.
Well, and that's – I think in the first half anyway, there will be 5 girls that will start the game, 5 girls play the second quarter, and then in the second half you can mix it up a little bit. So
I always liked it when it wasn't so close, because if it was close, you kind of had to pay attention because you were trying to get your best 5 together to try to win the game. But it was a good time.
We've seen most of these girls here that'll play tonight. Mallory Springer and Aspen Webb, of course, from right here in Cambridge. Ella Fote from up at Paxton. Kristen Cheek from Maxwell. Jayla Walgren from McCook, Blakely Farr from Maywood Hayes Center, along with Carissa Stingle from Maywood Hayes Center. A couple of Overton girls, Grayson Hughes and Daisy Ryan. Now, we did not see them play, but, hey, they're here at the All-Star Game. Madison Anderson from Bertrand, Jaylee Hansen from Paxton, Emma Strand, Chloe Gooden. And Chloe, we've got a call both for Cambridge and at Arapahoe. She's representing Arapahoe tonight. You got Clara Spargo from DCS. I believe the only senior on DCS's team this year.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And then Kenna Bringenwell from Hershey, along with Cameron Butterfield of Hershey. Madeline Flock from Maxwell, also down here with Kristen Cheek. And Madeline is the all-time three-point leader in Maxwell, has the most three-pointers of anybody for a career up there in Maxwell. You said Daisy Ryan from Overton, Asia Homa from Hitchcock County, as is Riley Hagan from Hitchcock County. So it's a couple of Hitchcock County players there. Don't think we've missed anybody now. Braylon Florell from Overton is another one that is here tonight. So, and they're getting ready to do the national anthem. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with the tip-off of the starting lineups in a second. Nicely done there. Greatest song in the world for the greatest country in the world, the country's national anthem. We get ready to go. They're going to introduce all the players. And tonight, Kevin, I don't know if they didn't do this when I was coaching in it, but tonight they are honoring 4 all-star coaches from here in southwest Nebraska that have made a difference in high school basketball. And so it's going to be Team Tomlin versus Team Carpenter here tonight. Team Carpenter will be in the white uniforms, and Team Tomlin will be in the away uniforms. And Coach Carpenter, Randy Carpenter out of Lexington, he was probably around when you were over in that area.
Close. We're pretty close to that time period.
And then for the Team Tomlin, it's Bob Tomlin from right here in Cambridge. Of course, a longtime coach here for the Trojans, a very successful longtime coach here for the Trojans. He had some pretty good players with the Cubic sisters, though, and that group coming through during his tenure. So, as I said, they're announcing the starters here, and we'll let Rich bring you the starters. They're bringing the players. Coaches for Team Carpenter, Derek Muncie, and assistant coach Mitchell Nelms. And said Coach Nelms got called to work. They had a busted water main.
They got a few matching numbers, but not too many.
Yeah.
A couple.
The one good thing, Kevin, is the ones that are matching are different colored usually, so we can keep them keep them sorted that way.
Those Paxton unis are sharp.
They are. I've never seen them wear those.
It's
ones.
like I don't know what kind of blue that is. What kind of blue is that?
That's kind of UCLA blue, I would say.
That's pretty cool.
Coaches for the Team Tomlin are head coach Matt Schaub out of Dundee County Stratton, and of course Olivia Klein from Maywood Hayes Center doing the coaching for Team Tomlin tonight. It'll be Team Carpenter will go left to right here in the opening half, and Team Tomlin will go right to left. And if the coaches are really nice, they'll also break up them double numbers, because you play 5 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter, and no subs there. And then, of course, unless somebody would get hurt. But and then the second half, they can kind of mix it up, mix and match as they see fit.
The first time, the boys' game that I did, we were pretty loaded. I mean, it was the year that the Medicine Valley boys got to state. Paxton won the state. We just had a lot of good players, and we split them up.
Well, the RPAC puts out a lot of good athletes anyway. I mean, you weren't the RPAC at that time, but But I mean, if you look out here, most of this roster from both teams is RPAC players.
Halftime, the crowd's going, "When are you going to put the guys together? When are you going to put the guys together?" It's like, well, might not be in the best interest of the game.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because you'd have probably had Daniel Woodburn and Tanner Anderson from Paxton, a bunch.
It was a little bit loaded.
So it'll be Carissa Stingle and Cameron Butterfield, Aspen Webb, Madeline Flock, and number 11 out there, Ringenwell from Hershey. Also the starters for Team Carpenter. We'll give you the Tomlin team here in just a second. And here goes Walgren inside, pass down low to Spargo, back out to Springer. And it's knocked away and goes out of bounds. It'll be off Team Tomlin. And Team Carpenter will get the ball in the turnover.
I'm going to guess they've got rules.
You can't press until the fourth quarter, I believe. Yeah, you got to play man. Yep. Aspen Webb with it. Top of the key comes right side to Stingle. Stingle on the wing. Looks inside, now kicks it back out to Bringenwell. 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. Webb with the rebound. Webb looks left side, Stingle's got it on the left wing. Looking inside, Flock has it knocked away by Anderson, and here they come down the floor. Kick off to Spargo. We've seen Spargo get out in front, but she misses this one. Rebound by Webb again. Quickly up the floor to Bringenwell.
Maybe the first one she's missed all year.
Yes. Bringenwell looks inside for her teammate Butterfield. She puts it up and in. First basket of the night goes to Team Carpenter. Anderson bringing it up for Tomlins. Come to the left side. This is Farr with it. Farr drives inside. She goes across past her teammate Stingle and puts it in. Carissa might have been a little generous to the ex-teammate there.
Yeah.
Here's Bringenwell with the top of the key. Looking back inside, finds Butterfield. Butterfield inside to Stingle, back out. Flock for 3. Bank shot won't go. Rebound by Farr. Farr pushing it up the floor, looking for Anderson. She finds her down in the corner off the far side. Kicks it back up here to number 20. That's Walgren. Inside to Anderson, has it blocked. Oh, they're going to call a foul here on Butterfield. I don't think Butterfield jumped. It's quite a height difference there between Butterfield and Addie Anderson.
Addie Anderson's a little bulldog.
Yes.
I remember her all year long. She just tenacious.
Anderson misses the first one.
I'm going to guess most of these girls haven't touched the ball for a while.
No. Nope, most of them are in track.
That's the other thing about this game. It's the shooting usually isn't great sometimes because nobody's touched the ball.
Carissa Stingle with the rebound off the second miss. Here's Flock down in the corner. Back up top it goes Butterfield. She's on the line. It'll be just a 2. Shot won't go. Rebound picked up by Springer. Springer looking up the floor. Looking for Farr. Finds her down in the corner. Kicks back out to Spargo on the wing. Spargo inside to Springer. It's knocked away by Butterfield into the hands of Bringenwell. Bringenwell picks it up the floor. Picks up her dribble. Gets it off to Flock. Flock lobs it inside for Butterfield. Knocked away. Nope, loses it off her hand and out of bounds. Springer with good defense there for Team Tomlin. Farr will get it into Anderson. She'll bring it up the floor. Anderson goes right side to Walgren. Walgren down to Springer in the corner. Looking inside for Spargo. Great pass. Spargo steps back, puts a shot up off the glass, won't go. And a rebound by Butterfield. Butterfield kicks it off to Flock. Flock, top of the key, left side it goes to Bringenwell. Bringenwell back up. It's stolen by Spargo. Tried to get it to Stingle. Spargo with the easy one. Coast to coast, lays it up and in. Finally made a basket, clear it in. He's had an injured foot too, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised she's playing, to be honest with you. I didn't know if she would play or not. She's been fighting that foot all track season.
Stingle up top to Flock. Flock works back to the right, goes inside for Butterfield, guarded by Springer. Turnaround jumpers off the glass, won't go. Springer had the rebound, lost it. It's saved by Team Tomlin there by Bringenwell into the hands of Anderson, though. Down the floor it goes to Spargo, back outside Walgren. Back up top, Anderson. She'll work to the left side. Drives down the middle of the lane, kicks it back out to Walgren. Gina Walgren goes inside. Springer, nice move. Left-handed shot won't go. Rebound by Butterfield. Butterfield off to Bringenwell. Bringenwell, right side, it comes to Flock. Her three's on the way. Buries it. Madeline Flock with the 3 and gives Team Carpenter back the lead 5-4. Walgren, and it's knocked away by Stingle. Tried to get it to Spargo, but Stingle knocks it away out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Tomlin.
I'm impressed with the defense so far. Usually these games aren't very defense-oriented, but there's been some nice plays already.
There's some competitors out here tonight.
Yeah, there are. There certainly are.
And Anderson will kick it in to Springer. Springer top of the key. Going to be picked up by Butterfield. And she's got to watch Springer. She'll shoot that 3. Here's Walgren. Walgren, free throw line. Looking around. Turns, kicks it back to Spargo. It's knocked away by Stingle. Into the backcourt, but Farr runs it down.
Running out of shot clock.
And going to lose it. She's going to pick it back up. Down to 8, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Spargo. Driving, steps through, misses the shot. Rebound, Stingle. Stingle up the floor quickly. Gets to the top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Skip pass down underneath, looking for Bringenwell, but threw it away. Had her wide open, just a little bit too fast of a pass and a little bit too more far inside. 5-4 your score. It's Anderson going off to Walgren on the right wing. Gets a screen from Springer. Steps to the free throw line. Had Springer on the give and go mister. Here's Farr. She'll drive inside. Lays a shot up left-handed. Won't go. Rebound by Walgren. Her shot's up. Won't go. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out for Farr, but it's stolen away by Flock. Now we're going to have a jump ball. This one
Butterfield's a force in there. She's a stopper.
Yeah, she is. She does not get moved around very easily.
She knows what her job is.
Webb up to Stingle. Working on the right wing. Going to lob it inside for Butterfield. Working against Springer. Springer with the partial block, and Anderson gets the rebound. Kicks it off to Walgren, left wing. Walgren underneath for Farr, stolen away by Bringenwall. Bringenwall working top of the key now. Kicks it off to Flock. Inside it goes to Bringenwall. Over to Butterfield. Nice pass, post to post. And Butterfield has her second basket. And that'll be the change of teams. That's right, they do it by the half a quarter. I was thinking it was by quarter. But
hockey line change.
7-4, Team Carpenter beating Team Tomlin here. Halfway through the first period, Emma Strand will inbound it for Team Tomlin. Team Tomlin in the colored jerseys going right to left. And got to find some new names now. Here's Fote. Fote hands it off to Hanson. Hanson down the corner. Strand out of the corner. Can't get the three to go. Rebound by Braylon Floral. She loses it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Team Tomlin. So they're going to do it on, that's right, they don't do underneath basket either, so you got to go on sideline. Strand inbound it. Gets it into Hanson. Hanson up by the timeline, kicks it over to Fote. Fote working up top, kicks it off to Cheek. Cheek back to Strand on the right wing. Kicks it off to Hanson. Hanson looking inside for Cheek. Spin move. Cheek kicks it back out to Hanson. She'll drive, gets down the block, lays it up off the glass and in.
Tough shot.
Jaylee Hanson with her first basket makes it a 1-point ball game now. Here's Hagan. Riley Hagan works to the left, hands it off to Gooden. Gooden with the drive, kicks it inside, and it's stolen away here by number 25, Grayson Hughes. Hughes up to Cheek. Cheek kicks it inside. Fote wide open, can't get it to go. Strand tried to get the rebound over her ex-teammate Chloe Gooden, and Gooden pulls it down. Gooden gonna try to blow by, throws a pass. Nice pass inside to Asia Homa. Shots up and in. Nice pass. That's what you get at an all-star game, though. Strand off to Fote. Working up top. Gets it to Cheek. Cheek will work to the right side. Hands it off to Emma Strand. Strand working against Gooden. Throws it up, and it's blocked by Gooden. They're going to say off of Strand, though. They're going to say, I thought Gooden blocked that bit. Couple of girls huffing and puffing a little bit. Like I said, it's a different thing than track.
Well, there's some of these that probably didn't run track either. I mean, you've probably got some of those, so they probably are going to struggle a little bit.
Daisy Ryan misses the shot. Rebound by Grayson Hughes. Hanson inside looking for Cheek. It's stolen away and picked up. Here comes Braylon Florell from Overton. On the wing. Inside it goes to Ryan. Ryan down the lane again. Shot won't go. She's got to be fouled. This time it's going to be on Grayson Hughes, her teammate. And she gets a little talk there from Braylon Florell. 3 Overton girls here tonight. And Daisy Ryan, one of them at the free throw line. And her shot's up and rolls around and got the roll. Her first point of the night makes it 10-6.
I'm waiting for a girl on the other team to reach out and slap her ex-teammate's hand at the free throw line.
And Ryan hits them both. 11-6. Team Carpenter over Team Tomlin. Here is number 22, that is Fote. Fote off to Strand, now back to Hanson. She's going to take the three, bombs it up a little bit too long. Fote out there, great save, but it came back and hit her. Oh, she hit it off Hagan, but then it came back and hit Fote when she was standing out of bounds. Hagan from Hitchcock County, she'll bring it up for Team Carpenter. Comes across the timeline, gets it inside. It's knocked away by Cheek, but picked up by Homa. Here's Ryan. Ryan back outside to Florell. Back up top, Hagan. Hagan tries to drive, gets inside down to block. Blocked inside by Fote. Fote with the ball, looking up the floor for Hanson. Hanson drives inside. Nice step through and puts it in.
That was really nice again. There's some good playing going on here. They're playing ball.
Jaylee Hanson with her second basket cuts the lead back to 3. Hagan off to Florell. Down the corner comes to Homa. Homa's driving inside. She'll go against Strand, so they're going to call a foul on Emma Strand. Second team foul against Team Tomlin. Team Carpenter has 1.
I'm impressed by the defense again. I mean, you're not having to beg them to play defense. They're getting after it.
Homa's free throw a little bit short off the front of the rim. Second one's on the way, and it'll go. So Homa has her third point of the night. This lead back up to 4 for Team Carpenter. 12-8 your score. Fote works right side, hands it off to Strand. Strand working up top, hands it off to Hanson. Hanson with the drive, nice pass inside to Fote, but knocked away by Daisy Ryan, picked up here by Hagan. Hagan will cross the timeline, works to the right side, finds Ryan, 3 on the way, can't get it to go. Strand loses the rebound, it's picked up by Hanson though for Team Tomlin. And now here's a steal by Homa, it goes out of bounds, or by Gooden, excuse me, and it'll stay with Team Tomlin. Ella Fote bringing it up now out of Paxton. Crosses the timeline, comes to her teammate Jaylee Hanson. Hanson gets it inside to Hughes. Hughes spin around, kick back out to Strand. Strand drives, kicks off the block, and nice shot up off the glass and in. Emma Strand, her first basket of the night, makes it 12-10. Hagan working around, kicks it over to Florell. Inside for Homa, it's knocked away by Cheek, but picked up by Ryan. Her shot's up and in. Daisy Ryan with the basket. Her first field goal of the night makes it 14-10. Fote inside Hughes. Turnaround jumper over her teammate Ryan. Won't get it to go. And the rebound is by Riley Hagan from Hitchcock County. Inside it goes Homa. Working against Cheek. Drives. Shot up off the block and in. Wow. I don't know how it went, but it did.
She's shrugging her shoulders like, I'm not sure either, but that was pretty cool.
16-10, Team Carpenter. Here's Fote driving down, gets inside, puts it up, won't go, gets her own rebound, off the glass again and in.
Boy, they're scoring now.
Ella Fote makes it 16-12. 20 seconds left here in the opening period. Here's Hagan. Hagan driving, kicks it out. Daisy Ryan for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Hanson. For Team Tomlin, loses it out of bounds, and it will. They're going to stay with Team Tomlin. They're going to say Gooden touched it. Down to 10 seconds left here in this opening period. 16-12, Team Carpenter over Team Tomlin. Team Carpenter in the white. Fote across the timeline. Working down, going to put up a 3 from the top, won't go. Hanson with the rebound, drives, up off the glass, won't go. Rebound Cheek, and she can't get it to go at the buzzer. 16-12, Team Carpenter with the lead after 1 period of play. We'll take a break and be back here with quarter number 2 in just a second. Tonight's ball game being brought to you by First State Bank and Community Bank. Also First State Insurance out of Cambridge, both of these. And First State Bank, Farnham, Cambridge, Holbrook, Alma, and Stamford. First State Insurance, Arapahoe, Arnold, Cambridge, Gothenburg, and Holbrook. Let's see if we can find some more sponsors for you guys. I know the girls had to go get sponsors. I don't know if they listed them on their page or not.
I think all the ones below their pictures are all sponsors.
There we go.
Too. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, Wendell Cattle, Pretty Fabulous, Wendell Seed, Divine Boutique, First State Bank, and Blessed Trio, all out of the Bertrand area. Addie Anderson got those sponsors. And Kristen Cheek out of Maxwell has Chris Cheek, that's her dad, Zona Grubb, the aunt, Looks like she sold to her whole family.
Well,
Natalie Cheek is her mom. Isaiah and Josie, brothers and sisters.
One way to do it.
Yep. Donald Grubb, or Dolinda Grubb, excuse me. Another aunt, and George and Jan Cheek, grandparents of Kristen Cheek. So for Clara Spargo, Dundee County basketball, Matt Schaub, head coach, Rob and Lauren Cleason, and Tony Fiskus. Be Team Tomlin basketball here to start the second period. And Mallory Springer, it looks like Mom just did that to Toby Ann Springer. The only sponsor for Mallory. That's the way to do it, Mom. Just step up and take it. Team Tomlin with it. Anderson, top of the key. Works to the right side, gets it off to Farr. Both teams with their starters back in. They said they play half the quarter each time. Here's Anderson. Back out to Springer. She'll put the three up. Won't go off the front of the rim. Anderson with the rebound in front of Butterfield. And the shortest player on the floor over the tallest player on the floor. Puts the basket up and in, 16-14. Webb off to Stingle. Stingle inside to Butterfield. Hands it back to Stingle. She'll try to drive. Kicks it back out to Butterfield. Her three on the way. Bank shot won't go. Anderson with the rebound.
Here she comes.
Up the floor it goes to Walgren. Jaylee Walgren goes inside Spargo. Turnaround jumper off the glass. We're tied. Clara Spargo with 4. Tied up at 16. Inside it goes. That is Bringingwell. Back out to Webb. Now back to Bringingwell in the corner. Up top it comes to Flock. She's hit 1-3 already. She said the career leader at Maxwell. And here's Webb with it. Webb on her home floor. Looks inside. A nice pass to Butterfield. And the shot's up and in.
Nice pass.
Springer had to go help out, and Butterfield left wide open. Has the easy basket. 18-16 Team Carpenter. Here's Farr. Off to Spargo. Back over to Anderson on the right wing. Anderson with the three. Trying to give Team Tomlin the lead. Knocked away by Spargo here, but it's picked up by Flock. Flock up ahead to Webb, and Anderson's going to get called for the foul here. Oh, no, they're going to say can't press. Got to get back across half court.
Appreciate the officiating crew tonight. I'm sure they're here on their own time.
Yep. Here's Webb driving down inside. It's knocked away by Anderson. Anderson up ahead, looking for Spargo. Finds her, lays it up, and in. We're tied back up at 18. Clara Spargo with 6.
Doesn't matter if it's her team or another team. She just outruns everybody to the basket.
She kind of does that in track, too.
Yeah, just outrun everybody.
Except for maybe her sister. Here's Butterfield inside against Springer. Puts it up and in. 8 points for Butterfield.
She's got a good half going.
Anderson. Pick it up the floor. Goes inside to Spargo at the elbow. Working against Stingle. Kicks it back out. Here's Farr. Farr driving against Bringingwell. Throws it out. Picked up by Anderson. Down at the block. Shots up and in. Addie Anderson with her 3rd and 4th point of the night. Ties it back up at 20. Stingle works the right side to Flock. Flock down the corner. Comes up. It's stolen away by Farr. Farr and loses it, and it's Butterfield back to Flock inside. Shots up and in. Well, we're going to wave the basket off saying they can't press. So no basket for Flock. So it remains tied at 20. 7:25 left here in this second quarter. Here's Walgren. And tried to throw a pass over to Flock. Was stolen away by Bringingwall. Bringingwall across half court. Gets a screen from Stingle. Steps to the wing. Kicks it back to Stingle. Stingle working against Spargo. Steps inside. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound Springer. Springer hands it off to Anderson. Here comes Team Tomlin. But Anderson picks up her dribble. Now finds Farr. Blakely Farr off to Spargo. Spargo back up top to Anderson. Anderson working on the left wing against Webb. Gets it to Spargo. Here is Walgren. 3 misses. Butterfield with the rebound. And now they got to yell at him. Everybody wants to press a little bit.
Everybody wants to get.
We want to play some defense full court. Let us go. Here goes Bringingwall. Back out to Webb. Webb down the corner. Flock for 3. Misses. Rebound Butterfield. Shots up and in. And Butterfield with 10 points now for Team Carpenter. 22-20, they lead it. Team Carpenter in the whites. Team Tomlin in the colored uniforms tonight.
Both teams have some sets already that I don't know if they practice them, but they've drawn them up at least.
Here's Spargo. Spargo driving, kicks it back out to Springer. Wide open three from the top of the key, short. Rebound goes out of bounds.
That's too much time in the pool, Mallory.
Yep. She came up, talked to us before the game, gave us hugs. Here's Webb for three. Didn't get it to go. Gonna miss saying that next year, Kevin. Walgren looking inside. Spargo kicks it, and it's on the floor. We're gonna have a jump ball, and it'll be Team Carpenter. Not saying didn't get it to go, but gonna miss saying Webb for three.
Webb for three.
We said that a lot the last 4 years. And a lot of the times it was Webb for three. Got it. Here's Bringenwald, top of the key. Left side it goes to Webb. Webb drives, gets inside, and won't go. Rebound by Walgren. Jalea Walgren with the ball, kicks it up to Farr. Farr looks inside for Spargo, drives down the lane, has a shot blocked in there by Stingle. Stingle with the ball now, across the timeline, kicks it down. It's a nice play by Farr, hustling back, and they're going to have a loose ball, and it's going to be picked up by Clara Spargo.
She's going.
Spargo kicks it over for Anderson down at the block. She's going to drive along the baseline. Going to be fouled, and it's going to be Team Tomlin ball after the foul. The foul was on.
Subtime.
I believe it was on number 5, Flock. And she's only 5 on that team. No, not Riley Hagan, but she wasn't out there. They did do a pretty good job of splitting the numbers for us. Emma Strand inbound it for Team Tomlin, down by 2. 5 minutes left here in the first half to get it into Hanson. Hanson's had a good first half. Over to Ella Fote. Fote looking around, kicks it back up top to Cheek. Cheek inside. Hughes, turnaround jumper, got it. Tied at 22 now. Hagan out of Hitchcock County looking up top, kicks it over to Homa, her teammate. Back up top it comes to Daisy Ryan. Ryan back to Homa. She's trying to drive, gets inside, fouled by Christian Cheek.
What's been cool so far about this game is they're also unselfish.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get these games and you get players that kind of want to go off on their own and play one-on-one and do some stuff and not guard anybody. And we haven't seen any of that.
No.
The ball's been moving. Nobody's taking an overabundance of shots. Everybody's guarding somebody. It's been a well-played game.
Homa missed the first one. Second one's nothing but net. She's got 6 points now. 3-point lead, or 1 point lead, for Team Carpenter, 23-22. Fote off to Hanson, over to Strand on the right wing. Going to get a screen from Cheek. Tried to pick and roll. Nice defense, though. Hanson off to Fote. Down the corner it goes to Hughes. Hughes, skip pass over to Strand on the backdoor play. Puts it up and in. Emma Strand with her second basket of the night, 24-23. Team Tomlin with their first lead of the night. Here comes Florell. Inside it goes to Homa. Homa working against Cheek. Puts a shot up, forced it. And we're going to have a little tangle up, but no foul called. Hughes up to the floor to Strand. Strand down to Fote. It's not about the three. Tries to drive instead. Throws it inside. Stolen by Chloe Gooden. Gooden working up the floor for Team Carpenter now. Kicks it over to Florell. Florell dribbles back top of the key. Working against Strand. Kicks it over to Hagan. Hagan inside. It's knocked away by Hughes. It's picked up by Cheek. Cheek down the floor, coast to coast. Misses it. Rebound's picked up by Florell. Two teammates knocked it away from each other. Or is picked up by Ryan and now to Florell, but she loses it out of bounds. 24-23, Team Tomlin with their first lead. 3:20 left here in the first half. Here's Hanson down to Hughes. Hughes working against Ryan. Inside it goes for Fote, but it's knocked away by Hagan. It'll stay with Team Tomlin. Everything on the sidelines tonight. No underneath the basket inbounds plays. Strand looking around, gets it into Hanson. Hanson top of the key working against Florell. Backdoor pass inside to Fote. Reverse layup, up and in.
Nice. Nicely done.
Ella Fote with 4 points now. 26-23. Inside it goes to Homa. Homa has it knocked away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Carpenter.
There's a little bit of huffing going on now. There's some hands on hips. And
yeah. Even if you ran track, this is
it's
different.
Same.
It's a different running.
It is not the same.
So I say every sport has its own shape, and you got to be in it. Here's Florell for three. The lefty can't get it to go. Rebound by Hagan. She steps up, puts a shot up, won't go. Homa takes the rebound away from Cheek, puts it up, and won't go. Rebound by Fote this time. Well, Fote down the floor finds Hansen. Hansen driving inside, puts a shot up and in. Where did that come from?
And she got a hip pointer.
6 points for Hansen, Jaylee Hansen.
She's made a couple tough shots.
28-23 now. Team Tomlin with their biggest lead of the night, 5 points. Florell inside for Daisy Ryan. Nice move off Grayson Hughes. Can't get the shot to go, and Cheek pulls down the rebound. You got to remind them they can't press until I think the fourth quarter is when they can.
Most of these teams are used to it, too. Most of them do trap a little bit of the rebounder or pick up full court or three-quarter court, so it's kind of a hard habit to get out of.
Here's Cheek. Cheek working around, kicks it back up top to Hansen. Hansen drives, kicks it off to Strand. She'll get inside. Turns, kicks it back out to Cheek. Cheek along the baseline, gets inside. Ryan's going to get called for the foul. Daisy Ryan picks up her first. 28-23, Team Tomlin leading Team Carpenter here at the CSO All Star Game in Cambridge.
I think Cheek's going to Midland to play basketball. Is that correct?
I believe so. And she'll hit the first one. Her first point of the night. Let's take a look. We got her right here somewhere. Yep, Concordia.
Concordia, okay.
Cheek's second one on the way is hit and out. So she goes 1 for 2. And ball on the floor. Homa kicks it up to Hagan. Hagan bringing it up. Gets top key down. Is going to drive. Gets inside. Middle of the lane. Shots up and in. Riley Hagan's first basket of the night. 29-25. Team Tomlin still with the lead. Hughes working against Ryan. Goes inside to Cheek. Cheek working against Homa. She'll step through. Misses the shot. Hughes had the rebound. Lost it out of bounds. Well, you won't see Kristen Cheek miss many of those.
Too many of those.
Pretty sure she was in track. I think she's a shot putter and discus thrower. Down the floor goes Daisy Ryan with a great pass from Hagan. And Ryan now has 6 points for Team Carpenter. We're back to a 2-point game. And here's a steal from Hagan. Hagan across the timeline, working left side. Gets onto the wing. Hands it off to Ryan. Ryan back up top, Gooden. She's going to take the long NBA three. It's short. Florell saves it, and Hansen has it. Hansen down the floor, gets a nice screen from her teammate Fote, and she puts it up, won't go, but they're going to call a foul on Gooden as she kind of gave a little shove to Fote there
on the floor
into Hansen.
I think they called an offensive foul. Must have called a moving screen, I think is what they called.
Okay.
I can buy that.
Yep. And it was Fote's first personal foul. So Hagan across the timeline for Team Carpenter, trying to tie this back up. Homa works inside against Cheek, and they're going to call a foul on Kristen Cheek, her second. .34 seconds left in the first half, 29-27. Team Tomlin in the colored jerseys winning this one. Here's Gooden. And how about the three again? Drives. We're going to have a timeout called by Team Carpenter. Been a pretty good game, Kevin. Like I said, it's been.
Well, it has been. It's been very well played, I thought. It's for these kind of games, it's been good team basketball, good defense, some good offense. It's been a nice game.
Emma Strand has Arapahoe Rehab and Fitness, Elwood Clinic, Barb Foss, Tin Bensel Farms, Toby and Mary Tin Bensel, BKD Farms, and Nana and Papa. Jalen Walgren brings the sponsors from Community Hospital, Crawford Supply, Wally's Lawn Service, Crystal Lee Jewelry, and the Beauty Bar out of Juanita, sponsored tonight. Thanks to all the sponsors. You guys do a great job helping these kids out, getting down here. That was Brigham Watt. They had the wrong name given to me. I've been saying it wrong all night. It's 2 T's instead of 2 L's. The roster, they sent me was Brigham Watt, but it's Brigham Watt from Hershey. And she has Hershey State Bank as a sponsor. Cameron Butterfield, also from Hershey. Dave's Place Wings, Lounge, and Pizza.
Dave's Place Pizza sounds really good.
Yeah, it does. Wings, too. That sounds pretty good. Steele's Roofing and Construction, Justin Thompson Agency, A Cut Above, Kubota, and Premier Toyota. Her sponsors here tonight. We'll bring some more here in the next few breaks. Got a lot of sponsors for these girls here. They did a good job getting sponsors. Good to inbound it. 29 seconds left, first half. Team Tomlin leading Team Carpenter by 2. Team Carpenter with the ball, though. Hagan kicks it back up to Gooden. Almost thrown away by Hanson. Now they are going to call a foul on Hanson. It'll be her first. Fourth team foul. So we'll shoot 2 free throws. Team Carpenter will on the next foul from Tomlins. Gooden gets it into Hagan. Almost stolen away by Fote there. Hagan looking around, kicks off to Gooden, stolen away by Hanson. Hanson down the floor is going to lose it off her knee, and it goes out of bounds.
She's been really active. She's had a good first half.
29-27 with 12 seconds left here in the first half. And Team Carpenter bringing it up the floor. This is Hagan, Riley Hagan out of Hitchcock County. Looking inside for Ryan. It's knocked away. Now they're going to go back inside. It's stolen away by Fote. And that's going to end the first half. Her shot comes up well short. 29-27. Team Tomlin leads it at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back here. Well, I guess I don't know where we're going. We're going to take a little break, though, anyway. Back with the second half here in just a little bit. Trent Thorpe, Kevin Martin back here at the CSO All Star Game live from Cambridge. And we're having a blast here tonight. Dale Show and Fish Court, home of the Trojans, and having a good time here in Cambridge. Let's give you the stats for this one. First for Team Carpenter, Daisy Ryan of Overton, Asia Homa of Hitchcock County, both with 6 points. Riley Hagan of Hitchcock County with 2. Madeline Flock from Maxwell with 5. One of those a 3, and that's not surprising as she's the all-time leader over at Maxwell, career 3-pointers. Cameron Butterfield out of Hershey with 10 points for Team Carpenter. Foul-wise, Daisy Ryan has 1, Cameron Butterfield has 1, Madeline Flock with 1 also. For Team Tomlin, Ella Fote has 4. 1 point for she's out of Paxton. 1 point for Kristen Cheek. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Blakely Farr out of Maywood Hayes Center with a bucket. Grayson Hughes from Overton with 2 points. Addie Anderson from Bertrand with 4. And Emma Strand out of Arapahoe with 4. Both Jaylee Hansen of Paxton and Clara Spargo of Dundee County Stratton lead Team Tomlin with 6 points. So it's a pretty balanced scoring for both teams, Kevin, except for Butterfield leads everybody with 10 points, but she's probably a head and shoulder above everybody, even Kristen Cheek, who's pretty tall.
Yeah, we talked, it's been a really good first half. It's been very unselfish, and everybody's just having a good time playing ball.
They honored both coaches here at halftime. Coach Randy Carpenter out of Lexington. Many state tournaments. He had, I don't know how many. What did they finally said his final record was, but it was a lot of wins, not very many losses for him at Lexington. Did a great job over there. He started in 1974. I started the program for Lexington in 1974. And then Bob Tomlin, a coach for Cambridge here, and he had 81 straight wins, Kevin. I can't even imagine that.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, it's amazing to win 81 games, obviously, but to be able to keep a team for years, basically.
Yeah, because you figure 20-some games a year. I mean, maybe 25 if you win state. And so that's 3 or 4 years that record went on.
Yeah, and you got to take into effect there that, these are high school kids. They have bad games. I mean, there's bad nights. We see them all year long, or there's nights where teams just don't show up and they lose,
Yeah.
To get to 81 and not have a night like that is
he did have 3 state championships.
Cool.
And yeah.
He cost me a state tournament berth in 2000, 2001, something like that.
Yeah, he had
him and Christina Hotel.
Yeah, they had Christina Hotellian on the team. So he had some good athletes come through because he had the Cubic girls all coming through, at that time when he was coaching. So he had some great players here at Cambridge came through, and I'm sure we could walk out in the hallway and find them all on a picture out there somewhere. But Team Tomlin will have the ball. They're wearing the colored uniforms. Team Carpenter in the white, switching ends of the floor this time. Team Tomlin coming left to right. Cross your radio dial. Here's Springer with the left side. It goes to Anderson. She's going to drive, gets inside, kicks it back to Grayson Hughes. So they have slipped it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's Farr. Because Walgren and Hughes, I think, were on the second group. They came in. Here goes Walgren.
Spargo's not on the floor.
Nope. Kick it over. I hope she's not having some problems with that foot, but we'll find out. Anderson inside to Walgren. Shots up and in. Jaylee Walgren with her first basket of the night. She was battling some foot problems, Spargo was, during track season. Wore a boot for a lot of it. And here is Butterwatt. And I apologize for saying that name wrong. They gave it to me wrong. Here is Butterfield over to Flock. Back out to Stingle. Stingle back out to Butterfield. Now to Webb. Webb looks off to Flock. She's going to take the 3. A little bit too long. And the rebound by Springer goes out of bounds off Stingle. Though Stingle tried to reach around Springer, and Springer did a good job sealing her off. So neither one of the hometown girls has scored yet here in this CSO All Star Game. Left side it goes to Walgren. Walgren gets a screen from Springer, rolls, kicks it back out, wide open. Hughes doesn't take the 3 to get to Anderson. She'll take the 3. It's going to be short. Rebound is picked up by Briggenwatt.
Looks like we can press now.
Yeah, I think the second half they can.
Or at least pick up.
Briggenwatt kicks it off to Stingle. Stingle working down the inside against Springer. Shots up, won't go. Rebound by Farr. Up ahead to Anderson. Anderson going to go up against Briggenwatt down the right side of the lane. Leans into her. Shot won't go. Springer with the rebound. She'll get the basket. There. Mallory Springer with her first basket of the night. 33-27, 6-point lead for Team Tomlin. Stingle inside. Butterfield loses to Grayson.
Oh, they're going to double her now.
Yeah, now she loses it, and Hughes picks it up. Anderson off to Springer. Springer looking up the floor for Farr. Farr knocked away. Anderson picks it up. Spin move in the middle of the lane. Shots up, won't go. Springer with another rebound, misses the shot. And a rebound by Bringenwatt from Hershey. Bringenwatt across the timeline, works to the right side, gets it to Stingle. Stingle over to, I don't think Stingle shot a shot yet tonight. Here's Webb for three. Got it.
Oh, we got Cambridge girls on the break.
Aspen Webb with the three-pointer out of the far corner. We've said that millions of times. Well, not millions, but a lot of times. Million might be a little bit of an exaggeration. Here's Anderson off to Springer. Springer over to Hughes here on the right side. She's going to take the three. It's on the way. Off the rim. Won't go. Rebound by Bringenwatt from Hershey. Bringenwatt up the floor. Picks up her dribble. Farr's on her. Kicks it off to Webb now. Webb lobs it inside for Bringenwatt. Down underneath. Kicks back out. It's knocked away by Walgren and picked up by Anderson. Anderson for Team Tomlin bringing it up the floor. Across the timeline, gets it off to Hughes. She'll take another three. Off the back of the rim again, misses it. Springer with the rebound, works inside, kicks it back out to Hughes. Hughes working against Butterfield. Butterfield kicks it back up top to Farr. Now off to Anderson. She drives against Flock, gets inside. Shot over Butterfield, won't go, but she's fouled. Butterfield's going to pick up her second. Madeline Flock out of Maxwell has 308 uplifters, Dave Harmon and Kelly and Miles Flock. It's her parents. As sponsors here. Anderson's free throw's on the way. Rolls and won't go.
It's like we're going to sub a little quicker.
Yeah, I think they can sub freely now in the second half.
It's a line change. It's everybody.
Riley Hagan brings Bill and Jeannie Schlinker. Bryson, Mary Hagan, Schlinker Ranch, and Hagan Transportation, or Hagan Transport, excuse me, as sponsors. Anderson's second one. She's 0 for 3 tonight, and 1 of 4. She makes that one. She got 5 points now. Ella Fote checks in. And both teams went to the bench, didn't they?
Yeah.
Florell gets it into Hagan. Kicks it up the floor. This is Gooden. Gooden working past Hanson, gets it inside to Homa. Another nice pass. That's a second great pass from Gooden to Homa, and Homa's got 8 points. 2 of them off assists from Chloe Gooden. Hanson over to Spargo. Spargo working against Daisy Ryan. Going to drive, gets inside, kicks back up. It's knocked down and stolen by Riley Hagan. Hagan up the floor to Florell. Florell drives, gets the middle of the lane, shots up out of the middle, won't go, gets her own rebound, has it blocked, and it goes out of bounds. They're actually going to call a foul. It's going to be on Strand. Strand picks up her second.
The game looks a little different now. The floor's spread out. They're picking everybody up all over the floor a little bit more. Floor's a little more open. Shots are happening a little faster.
Yes. Florell, Braylon Florell out of Overton, misses the first one.
It's also going to affect the gas factor.
Yes, yes.
A great deal.
Florell hits the second one. She's got her first point of the night. It's 34-33. Team Tomlin over Team Carpenter. Tomlin with the ball. Hanson off to Cheek down in the corner. Driving inside, kicks it over to Strand. Strand on the right wing. Going to work inside against Gooden. Has the ball knocked away. It'll stay with Team Tomlin. Gooden and Carpenter have played with each other and against each other before this All-Star game, as Gooden transferred to Cambridge for her junior year. Here's Fote off to Hanson. Then went back to Arapahoe. Inside it goes to Cheek, working against Daisy Ryan. Shots up, won't go, but Ryan's going to pick up the foul. It'll be her second. And also, Kevin, with the gas factor comes a little more fouls.
yeah, a little more reaching.
Don't get your feet moving quite as fast. A little more hands action. And it is an all-star game. I don't think we'll probably see a lot of fouling, but Cheek's first free throws off the front of the rim short. She's 1 of 2 on the night. She has 1 point. Came in the first half. Cheek's second one on the way. It's in. So Christian Cheek picks up her second point of the night, picks it back to a 2-point game, 35-33, and now there is a press.
They are pressing.
Homa up the floor to Hagan. It's knocked away by Hanson. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Carpenter.
Matt Schaub's the coach.
Yeah.
If he can press, there's going to be a press.
Yeah, you think he likes that a little bit, watching DCS play. Here's Homa down in the corner. Back up top it comes to Florella. Inside to Daisy Ryan working against Spargo. Shots up, won't go. They're going to call a foul on Spargo. I didn't think they were going to call it. And they finally did.
Coach Schwab and I became friends a long time ago when he was coaching the Hayes Center. And all the times that I looked at him and begged him to take off the press, he never did. So I don't know how good of a friend he is. But
Daisy Ryan hits the first one. Her 7th point of the night. 35-34, chance to tie it up here. Team Carpenter down by 1. Ryan, it goes in and out, and Cheek pulls down the rebound for Team Tomlin. Ella Fote hands it off to Cheek. She'll work against Ryan inside. Spin move, can't get it to go. Kicks it out to Hanson. Down in the corner to Strand, threw it away. Good defense by Chloe Gooden. And they're going to stay with the press.
Yeah, Clara Spargo's directed traffic.
She's like, this is how we press it.
This is what we do. I like this.
Florell gets it up for Ryan. It's almost thrown away by Spargo. Ryan now, and she had Homa down the floor and lost it, and then hands it off to her teammate Florell, who loses it out of bounds. Florell's had a little trouble hanging on to the ball tonight. 35-34, Team Tomlin with the 1-point lead. 5 minutes left here in the third period. Cheek on the right wing. Back up top, Hanson. She works down on the wing, goes inside for Cheek, knocked away by Daisy Ryan. It goes out of bounds. Good hands by Daisy Ryan. Daisy Ryan's mom is the volleyball coach over at Overton, and she is retiring after this year, is what I was told.
That's been a pretty
dominant,
successful
yes,
program for a lot of years.
Beat the Trojans in the state championship 2 or 3 years ago, and seemed to always make their way down to the state tournament. Hanson off to Spargo. Spargo driving down the lane. Nice move, but she loses the ball out of bounds. They're going to call a foul here. Let's see what's on. It's on Daisy Ryan, and that's her third.
Yeah, you're right. The floor opens up. More drives, more fouls.
And Spargo, she struggled shooting free throws this year, but made that one. And Matt Schaub's going to take a timeout. 36-34 with 4:45 left here. Let's bring you some more of the sponsors from the girls here tonight, unless we've done them all. Let's see. Yeah, we got Extreme Ag is another sponsor here for the CSO All Star Game. Asia Homa brings Josie and Trent Cook, Janelle Cole, Joe and Jill Cole, Jackie and Wes Drain, Katie Gieselman, all as sponsors. Carissa Stingle with Infinity Permanent Jewelry, Maywood Insurance Agency, Old West Realty and Auction, Schroeder and Schroeder Law Firm, Sandy Hill Meats, and of course Henderson State Bank. That's a great place to work.
I bet.
I got to throw that little plug in there. Aspen Webb brings JBK Operating Company, DHW Energy, of course that's her uncle, Bessler Industries, Oberg Farms, Webb's Oilfield Service, another uncle, and Bessler, of course, was her grandfather. Started that, and Country Partners Cooperative, all as sponsors. Thank Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, also Arapahoe Pharmacy and Fountain. Bringing you sponsors here for the All-Star Game. High efficiency water pumps from Twin Valley Public Power District. They have rebates available. Talk to Twin Valley Public Power District. Spargo at the free throw line for the second one, trying to make it a 3-point lead, and it does. She has both free throws. She leads Team Tomlin with 8 points now, and wow, what a catch by Hagan. I don't know how she got that. Up ahead it goes to Homa. Homa skipping down, kicks it out to Gooden, trying to tie the game for three. It went off the back of the rim, won't go. Homa pulls down the rebound. Drives inside, kicks it back out to Florell. She'll take the three. It's short. Gooden fights for the rebound, loses it out of bounds. So Team Tomlin gets it back up 37-34 with 4:29 left here in the third period. Vogt off to Hanson. Hanson kicks it back over to Strand. Back to Hanson. He'll work inside, trying to get it to Cheek, and she can't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds. And the press coming back from Team Tomlin. Team Carpenter trying to get it in. Gets it into Daisy Ryan. Florell does. Ryan back over it. It's stolen away by Hanson. She drives inside. Kicks a shot up and in. She has made a couple of tough ones, Kevin.
She's made more than a couple tough ones.
8 points for Jaylee Hanson. Makes it a 5-point lead now, 39-34. Gooden inside to Homa. She's wide open and puts it in. The third assist from Gooden to Homa. Here is Vogt driving inside, blocked by Hagan, but Hagan's going to pick up the foul. It'll be her first. Fourth team foul on Team Carpenter. 39-36, Team Tomlin with the lead. Boys game coming up next, so stick around for that. This is only halfway through the third quarter right now, and Vogt will hit the first one.
Warm-ups for the boys game might be a dunk contest.
Yeah, it could be.
Kind of like that.
Bringing the subs back in. Walgren will come in for Vogt here, if she makes this. Ella has 5 points tonight, looking to make it 6 and make it a 5-point lead, and she does. 6 points for Ella Vogt, and it's now 41-36, Team Tomlin leading Team Carpenter. Team Carpenter in the white. They get it in. Here's Flock up to Stingle. Stingle working against Anderson. Crosses the timeline, gets it off to Bringenwatt. Bringenwatt. Skip pass back up to Flock. Three on the way. Bank won't go. Rebound Walgren. Adam McCook, and it's knocked away by Bringenwatt. 41-36 your score. Team Tomlin with the lead in the ball. 3:28 left, third period. Anderson, top of the key, goes upside to Farr. Farr driving, free throw line jumper, won't go. Springer had the rebound, lost it. Picked up by Hughes. She'll turn around, shoot, and she's fouled. I believe this is going to be on Bringenwatt. It'll be her first. So that'll send Hughes to the free throw line for 2. We're going to shoot free throws every foul on Carpenters now.
Well, Matt's coaching over there.
And Hughes can't make the first one. Like I said, our coaching consisted of, here's the ball, go play.
Yeah.
As with Coach Terry Fowler when we coached. He was the head coach, I was the assistant, and Hughes hits the second one. And that was his philosophy. He said, it's an all-star game. People are going to shoot the ball. Go do it. Here comes Bringenwatt. Bringenwatt up top, kicks it off to Stingle. Stingle back to Bringenwatt. 3 from the corner, won't go. Rebound Walgren. Walgren pushing it up the floor now. Kicks it off to Anderson. She'll bring it across the timeline. Just went under 3 minutes left. Springer inside. Has it knocked away by Stingle. Tried to get it into Hughes, and we're going to have a foul on Anderson. And I think Anderson just said, they got to slow down a little bit. Third team foul on Team Tomlin.
Team Carpenter just needs to make some shots. They've kind of hit a dry spell here.
Yes, they have. Stingle on the left wing, guarded by Springer. 3 on the way, short. Goes out of bounds. Referees kind of looked at each other like, did Springer tap that? Because it kind of looked like maybe she did, but nope. They're going to leave it with Team Tomlin. Here comes Anderson. Anderson working her way through the traffic, kicks it off to Walgren. Walgren back up top to Farr. Off to Springer, right wing. Springer looking inside, has it knocked away by Stingle again. Runs it down this time, gets it off to Anderson. Nice pass inside Anderson. Back out top, Farr. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Drives instead, has it knocked away. Flock picks it up off to Stingle. Stingle ahead, lays it up and in. Carissa Stingle's first basket of the night came with the assist from Madeline Flock. 42-38, 4-point ball game, 2:05 left here in the third. Walgren for Team Tomlin. Looking around, and now we got a timeout taken here by Coach Matt Schaub. I'd say we'd take one with them, but there's no place to go for us, Kevin. We're still here. We'll just talk a little bit more. Let's talk about some of the records here for the boys and girls CSO game. And what year did you say you coached, Kevin?
Well, you know, this wasn't the game we coached at the time. It was it wasn't the CSO game. It was the RPAC and it wasn't the RPAC then. It was the
RVL?
No, it was North.
Okay. They used to do D versus C, Class D versus Class C.
Ours was Great Plains Conference at the time, and then it was whatever conference, Myrna, Arnold, Callaway before the merger there. All those teams were in. So both of my games weren't CSO games; they were both Great Plains games. They were conference versus conference games.
So CSO All Star Games. Let's see. I'm trying to find some records here for the girls. Most valuable players. Let's see. Look, we're getting back to action. We'll find some notable names here for you, and we'll try to find some records. Also, like most 3-pointers and stuff like that. I believe Olivia Klein, who's now Olivia McCain, played in this ball game when she was at Medicine Valley. Here is Bringenwatt. Bringenwatt gets inside, kicks back out to Stingle. 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound by Hughes. She'll kick it out to Anderson on the outlet. Quickly up the floor, looking for Springer. Great pass. Good. And Springer lays it up, can't get it to go. Oh, Anderson's got to have a talk with her after that. Here comes Stingle down inside, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound, Bringenwatt. She puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound by Hughes. Hughes off to Anderson. You don't see Springer miss very many of those easy baskets either. She's going on to play volleyball. So Anderson off to Springer, kicks it back to Farr. Farr looking up top, thought about the 3. Bringenwatt stopped her, kicks it off to Walgren. Inside it goes Hughes. Turnaround jumper, Butterfield blocks it. Picks it back up. 1 minute left here in the third period. Anderson trying to drive. Inside, nice pass out to Hughes. Hughes going to be fouled by Butterfield, who picks up her third. 42-38 your score, and Hughes at the free throw line to shoot 2. Team Tomlin with the lead over Carpenter. And she makes the first one.
Needs to get Butterfield involved again. She's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, she hasn't scored here in the second half yet. She had 10 in the first half. And some more changes coming in with 49 seconds left. Cheek, Fote, Hanson, Strand, and Spargo. Strand will come in if Hughes makes his free throw, and she does. Hughes with 5 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 44-38. Florell, Homa, Hagan, and it's going to be out of bounds off Daisy Ryan. Oh, went out of bounds off Emma Strand. Gooden and Ryan out there.
It did not go off Emma Strand. They called it off of Ryan.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Okay. So it is Team Tomlin with it. Strand gets it into Fote. Ella Fote working up top against Hagan. Spin move, hands it off to Spargo. Spargo looks inside for Cheek, working against Ryan. Turnaround jumpers up and won't go. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan kicks it off to Florell. She'll bring it across the timeline. Works right side, goes inside for Homa. It's fouled by Cheek. Cheek picks up her third.
If you don't foul out of an All-Star game, you're not trying.
44-38 with 24 seconds left in the third. Team Tomlin in the colored jerseys winning this one right now. Team Carpenter with the ball. Hagan drives inside, kicks it back out. Here's Gooden driving baseline. She'll get it over to Homa. Homa drives inside, puts it up, won't go. And we're going to have a foul here by Asia Homa. 10 seconds left. And that'll send Christian Cher, no, it's going to send Ella Fote to the free throw line. Fote on the night here at the All-Star game is 2 of 2, 6 points. And hits the first one. 45-38. Team Tomlin starting to pull away, up by 7 now. Biggest lead of the night for either team. And she hits the second one. Perfect 4 of 4 with 8 points now. 10 seconds left here in the third. Florell looking to get it in. It's stolen away by Fote. Into the hands of Hansen. Knocked back over to Cheek. Shots up and in. Kristen Cheek with 4 points now. 3 seconds left. They're not going to get a shot off here, I don't believe. They will throw it down the floor, but nowhere close. 48-38. Team Tomlin with the lead after 3 periods of play. We will talk a little bit here more.
We will.
I'm so used to saying we'll take a break and be back here after this, but the sponsors are being read by us tonight. I was trying to find some. Usually they have like the 3-point records and stuff like that in there.
Yeah, they were in the clear back, I thought, maybe.
Well, that's where I'm at. I'm as far back as you can go, and they are not there. Maybe they're up front.
Didn't see anything.
Yeah, there we go. Girls team records right there. All right. Highest point total for one team is 105. That was by the 99 or the 95 East team. Highest point team for both is 197, but combined, that was by the 2011 teams. Most points scored in a game, Christina Hotelling. Imagine that. She had 32 points. Most field goals scored in a game is also Christina Hotelling, that same game, 13 field goals. Most three-pointers, 3-point field goals scored, Paige Quinn of Southern Valley with 5, and Bethany Reiner of Juanita Palisade also with 5. Most free throws scored, 18 by Tracy Kaiser of Cambridge. And most rebounds, Marilyn DeVries of Cambridge with 18, and also Tara Stritt of Cambridge with 18. I don't know if they keep that stat anymore. Those were back in 92.
That 100, what was it, 100 and what? What, one team?
105.
And the two-team total was 196?
97.
Holy cow.
Start of the fourth quarter, Team Carpenter with the ball. And Riley Hagan out of Hitchcock County with it, working against Fote. Has it knocked away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Carpenter.
Those girls weren't playing defense. There was 197 points. That's a...
And here is Hagan with it. Back up top, it comes to Gooden. Gooden working down inside against Hansen. Spargo out of nowhere sends it into the wall. Nice block by Clara Spargo.
Her foot looks pretty good.
Yeah.
She looks pretty okay.
Here's Florell to inbound it. Going to get it into Hagan. Hagan working up top against Fote. Drives, spins, kicks it out to Homa. Homa drives, blocked again by Spargo. So 2 straight blocks by Spargo. Stops any chance of scoring for Team Carpenter. Fote drives down the middle of the lane, works inside, shots up, won't go. Rebound Florell. Raylan Florell out of Overton, working up top against Jaylee Hansen. Skip pass over to Gooden. Working against her teammate, Emma Strand. Back to Florell. Thought about the 3 from the top of the key. Doesn't take it. Inside it goes. This is Daisy Ryan working against Spargo. Shots up, won't go. Rebounds tipped around and picked up by Ryan. Ryan drives again, steps inside and loses it out of bounds, but it's going to go off of Team Tomlin.
A lot of huffing and puffing, which you would expect at this point in this game.
Here is Riley Hagan working up top. Kicks it off to Ryan. Daisy Ryan working against Spargo. Kicks it off to Gooden. Lost it out of bounds.
What was the 3 points in a game?
Most 3-pointers in a game for the girls was 5.
Was there
Paige
a team
Quinn,
3-point number too?
They didn't give a team one. They don't have a team. I thought they used to do that. Here is Spargo. Spargo kicks it out to Strand. Both number 1s on the floor now. Strand kicks it off to Hansen. Hansen back to Spargo. Looking inside for Cheek. Cheek spin move against Ryan. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Spargo knocks it away from Florell, and it goes out of. Ooh, they're going to call this off Florell. And Spargo lost something there, hands it off to Mallory Springer. It must have hair clip or something. Don't think it was a contact. And Strand gets it into Cheek. Cheek working against Ryan. Skip pass over to Strand. She goes down the inside, runs into Gooden. They both fall to the floor. No foul called. Vogt working around, kicks it back out to Cheek. Cheek skips it off to Strand. Strand with the jumper, won't go. Rebound by Hagan. Down the floor goes Florell. The pass down to her, a little bit too wide, but she'll run it down. Kicks it back inside to Hagan. Hagan spin move, kicks it over to Homa. A nice pass from Hagan to Homa, and now we got a foul here. It's going to be on Team Tomlin, I believe. Or no, it's going to be on Asia Homa. Her second, team's first here in the fourth.
We're getting a pretty good crowd here.
We do got a good crowd here, and the top part of the bleachers are starting to fill up.
When you get the top part of the bleachers filling up at Cambridge, you're getting some people.
Subs back in and rotating about every 2 minutes now.
Yeah,
that was actually about I know, because it was started at 10, so it's about 2.5 minutes, yeah. Anderson off to Farr for Team Tomlin. Blakely Farr. Adam Maywood Hayes center, working it around, kicks it off to Anderson. Anderson comes to us from Bertrand. Farr drives inside again, shots up, won't go. Rebound is off of Butterfield and out of bounds. Team Carpenter can't hold on to it.
I don't think Addison Anderson has slowed down one bit from the get-go tonight.
No.
She has been.
Well, we did her games earlier this season. I mean, that was the way it was. It just
Energizer Bunny.
She has no motor that's anything other than high gear. Farr off to Anderson. Anderson works to the left. Kicks it off to Walgren. Back to Anderson. Inside it goes to Hughes. Hughes up top looking for Farr. Farr drives. Has it knocked away by Stingle. Picked up by Butterfield. Off to Bringenwatt. Bringenwatt working up top. Looks around. Kicks it off to Stingle. Stingle drives down the left side of the lane. Nice pass inside to Butterfield, but she can't get the shot to go. Puts back up over the top of Springer and puts it in. Springer knocked it away once, but Butterfield's got good hands.
She's got really good hands. She's tough around the basket.
Here's Walgren. Kicks it off to Farr. Farr inside for Hughes. Hughes, jumper over Butterfield, won't go. Butterfield with the rebound. Off to Stingle. Stingle looking up the floor, gets to the top of the key, skip pass over to Webb. Aspen Webb right here on her hometown floor. Kicks it off, Stingle. Back out to Bringenwatt. Skip pass over to Webb. She's hit a three from there earlier. Guarded by Anderson, kicks it off to Stingle. Stingle driving, kicks it back out. Here's Bringenwatt, back out to Stingle in the corner now. She drives inside, she's gonna travel. Jumped up and came back down, ran into her own teammate Butterfield there. And travels with it. 48-40 your score, an 8-point lead for Team Tomlin wearing the colored jerseys. Team Carpenter in the white. Tomlin leads it. Anderson off to Walgren. Walgren getting inside, kicks it off to Hughes. She probably should have taken that free throw line jumper there. Here's Walgren out in the corner. She'll take the three. It's on the way. It's just a little bit short. And the rebound is knocked away, and it will go off of Webb. .547 left in the ball game. 48-40, 8-point lead for Team Tomlin. We're not going to get to the scoring record tonight, Kevin.
No, we're not.
On either one of them, but still a good ball game. Walgren down to Anderson. Inside it goes Hughes. Hughes up over Butterfield. Can't get it to go. Butterfield pulls down another rebound. Here comes Stingle. Stingle down inside. Runs right into Springer and travels again.
Good help by Mallory Springer. It's interesting to watch on offense, especially what you can really tell what concepts the teams had. I mean, some girls are really comfortable in pick and roll. Some are not comfortable in pick and roll. It's pretty neat to watch them try to play together.
Walgren's going to drive inside. She's going to get fouled. I believe it's on Butterfield. That is, I had her as 4. That they say on the board 3.
They probably get an extra one tonight, don't they? Don't they get 6?
I don't know.
I think they should have 6. Or 10. I don't care.
It's an all-star
You don't foul out.
They're having fun. Walgren misses the first one. Walgren out of McCook. Bison. Second one's on the way just off the front of the rim. Hughes pulls down the rebound, but Butterfield just reached over the top and took it away. Here comes Bringenwatt. Bringenwatt down the corner to Flock. Three on the way. Buries it.
There they got one.
Madeline Flock with her second three of the night. She's got 8 points. And now Anderson loses it out of bounds. We're back to a 5-point game. Team Carpenter battling back. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Matt Schaub. 48-43 is your score. Great ball game. A lot of fun here tonight. Got the boys All-Star Game coming up next.
It's pretty impressive you get a turnout like this on a Friday night for a basketball game.
Yes, in the summer.
In the summer, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a Friday night for winter sports when it is basketball season, this is, it's still a good turnout, but, and you're looking here, this is summertime now. You're supposed to be on the golf course at the lake. CSO All Star Game still packs the house. Got everybody, the row in front of us is kind of not real packed, but everything else from the left of us is down. And I think they just respect that we have to stand here and call the game so they don't sit in front of us.
They just don't like us.
Oh, that might be that too. Who knows? But even the top part of the bleachers here is getting pretty well packed. So, they said the boys game coming up next. We got 5 minutes left in this girls game. 48-43, Team Tomlin leading it. And they've kind of broke open here. Ella Foote with 8 points. Jaylee Hansen for Pax with 8. Clara Spargo with 8.
I thought they were going to get away a little bit, and they didn't. So,
and for Team Carpenter, Cameron Butterfield's got 12. She had 10 in the first half. Asia Homa's got 10. Daisy Ryan with 7. Madeline Flock with 8. Here's Stengel. Working in against Spargo. Stengel. Spinning, kicking it out to Flock. Flock looks inside, finds Butterfield again in the block, and working against Cheek. Can't get the shot to go. Webb fights for the rebound and goes out of bounds. More people making their way into the ball game.
The Davis family from Cozad.
Yeah. Oliver will be playing here in just a little bit. Here's Stengel. Stengel with a nice pass inside. They can't get to it, and instead of go out of bounds. Nice hustle there by Kenna Bringenwatt. Almost saved it. Didn't quite get there in time. So now they're really mixing it up. Hansen's on the floor with Anderson, two of the speed devils out there for the Tomlin team. Anderson up the floor, finds Spargo. Spargo driving down the lanes, knocked away by Stengel. Goes off of Spargo, though, and out of bounds. Good hands by Stengel.
Yeah, I don't think this group's been together.
No, this is the first time with this group on the floor. Stengel pushing it up the floor. And Coach Munchie's just stuck with his. Coach Helms is here now, too. Finally got it in their head. I think Webb got away with the double dribble. Couldn't make the shot, though, as Kristen Cheek blocked it. Up the floor goes to Spargo. She goes inside for Springer. Shots up, won't go. Gets her own rebound. Turnaround jumpers in. Mallory Springer with her second basket of the night's got 4. Stengel working up the floor now. Hansen came from behind, almost got the steal. Stengel for 3, buries it.
They need some of those.
Saw that many times the last 4 years. Carissa Stengel with the 3-pointer cuts the lead down to 4, 50-46. 3:52 left in the game. Springer for 3 out of the corner. Won't go. Spargo with the rebound. Looking for Cheek, threw it away. Boy, Springer touched every part of the rim with that 3-pointer, Kevin. It just wouldn't fall. Here comes Stengel with it now, guarded by Spargo. Still playing man-to-man. I think they got to play man-to-man the whole game, if I remember right. Stengel with the pass over to Bringenwatt down in the corner. Drives inside, gets it to Butterfield. Shots up and in.
Yeah, she's tough. She's been impressive. 2-point game.
2-point game, 50-48. Cheek down to Springer. Springer working on the wing. Hands it off to Anderson. She's going to try to drive. Stop. Cheek now working against Butterfield. And on the defensive end, she's just as strong and blocks the shot there. Here comes Team Carpenter with a chance to tie it. Stengel down to Bringenwatt. 3 from the corner for the lead. Can't get it to go. Springer with the rebound. Pushed it up the floor to Spargo.
Oh,
Spargo
nice.
makes a move inside. Stengel knocks it away. And then it goes off Spargo and out of bounds again. Coach Saab, Coach McCain over there saying just slow down a little bit. Hughes comes back in for Kristen Cheek. Stingle going to push it up for Team Carpenter. Down by 2, 2:53 left in the game. Bringing Watt for 3, trying to give him the lead. Misses it, rebound by Hanson. Hanson pushes up the floor, going to be picked up by Webb. Off to Anderson. Anderson skip pass over to Hughes. Three-pointer from the outside, off the rim, won't go. Spargo trying to run it down and does. Spargo kicks it back to Hughes at the free throw line. Spin around, turn around, jumpers in. Grayson Hughes with 7 points now for Team Tomlin. 52-48, 4-point lead for Team Tomlin. Team Carpenter has Stingle with it. Spin move, gets inside, blocked by Spargo. Picked up by Hanson. Hanson working down the floor, gets Bringawatt, throws it into Springer, but it's knocked away from behind by Madeline Flock. It'll go out of bounds, stays with Team Tomlin. Checking in for Team Carpenter's Daisy Ryan. She'll come in for Kenneth Bringawatt.
Kind of got the three-point shooting team of the Team Carpenter right now against the size of Team Tomlin.
Here it is. Here's Hughes working against Butterfield. Skips it back out to Spargo. Spargo working down inside, gets in against Butterfield. Butterfield slaps it away. Clara Spargo doesn't get many shots blocked, but Butterfield did it there. Here's Flock. Chance to cut this lead now. She drives. She's going to be fouled by Anderson. Anderson picks up her second, team's first. Minute 45 left in the game. 52-48, 4-point lead for Team Tomlin in the colored jerseys.
Coach's wheels are spinning now. They're trying to figure out how to get an edge here.
Flock misses the first one. Hagan comes in, as does Florell. Asia Homa also checking back in. Webb, Stingle, and Butterfield will go to the bench. Chloe Gooden will come in for Flock if she makes the free throw. Chance to cut the lead to 3, and she does not. Misses it. Ball's tipped around, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Team Carpenter with Team Tomlin with the ball. 52-48 the score. Minute 40 left in the game. Anderson with it for Team Tomlin. Throwing it up the floor to Spargo. Across the timeline. Gets inside. Kicks it out to Springer. She's going to drive against Daisy Ryan. Gets stopped. And has it knocked away. Picks it back up and gets it to Spargo. Inside it goes to Hughes. Jumpers up and in. Grayson Hughes with another basket. She's got 9. She leads Team Tomlin now. 54-48. 6-point lead. Here's a 3 from Gooden. Off the rim, won't go. The rebound pulled down by Mallory Springer. Springer quickly up the floor, finds Hanson, She finds Hughes inside. Tipped it back out to Spargo, off to Anderson. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Springer with the rebounds, fouled. Foul going up, I believe it's on number 1, Braylon Florell. So Springer at the free throw line to shoot 2. She's got 4 points on the night.
It's hard to make up ground in these games in a short time because they're good players.
Yes.
They just don't give it away, You just don't see a lot of turnovers, and it's pretty tough to flip the score.
Springer missed the first one. Folk comes in for Hanson. Emma Strand back into the ball game 2. Comes in for Spargo. Farr will come in if Springer makes his free throw. Shots on the way, and nothing but net. We said that a lot for Mallory Springer over the last 4 years, shooting free throws. Blakely Farr back into the ball game. Stingle to inbound it, gets it into Gooden. Team Tomlin up by 7 with 55 seconds left, and Gooden looking around, trying to find somebody, and now we got a jump ball. Everybody kind of left her there. Nobody came back for the ball. She got double teamed and nowhere to go with it. 51 seconds left, and Strand gets it into Farr. Farr looks inside for Hughes, is knocked away, and they're going to call a kick here. I couldn't tell from this side. She had her back to us if it hit her hand or her foot. But Kristen Cheek checks in. Grayson Hughes will go out. Anderson to inbound it, going to get it into Cheek. Cheek working against Butterfield. Down to 45 seconds left here. It's off to Anderson. She's going to take the shot over Webb. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Stingle. Going to have to push here if they're going to come back and win this. Here's Ryan. Ryan drives baseline against Farr. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound by Emma Strand, and that'll probably seal the ball game there. Anderson working up against Gooden. Across the timeline. And now we're going to have an offensive foul called on Anderson. Her third foul. Walgren checks in. Anderson will go to the bench for Team Tomlin. 55-48 with 22 seconds left. Team Tomlin looks like they're going to pick up the win here, barring a miracle here by Team Carpenter. Webb working down inside. Gets down low, puts a shot up, won't go. Gets her own rebound. She's fouled. I think this is on Cheek. It has been.
Yeah, you know, some of these games get a little sloppy, but this has not been a sloppy game at all. It's been very well played.
That is the fifth foul on Cheek, so they must get 6 here tonight. Webb misses the first one. Boy, you don't say that very often with Aspen Webb shooting free throws. She was a 90% free throw shooter for the Trojans this past season. Asia Homa checks back in, as does Riley Hagan. Kenna Bringenwatt checks back in for Team Carpenter. Madeline Flock back in. Webb hits the free throw. 4 points for Aspen Webb tonight. She checks out of the ball game. Strand will get it into Farr. Farr working up the floor, gets it to Fote. Down to 10 seconds left. Going to drive, puts a shot up, won't go. Gets her own rebound, kicks it back out to Walgren. Walgren kicks it back out to Farr. 3 from a long ways away. Bank shot in! Blakely Farr ends the ball game on a bank-in 3 from deep behind the top of the key. 58-49 your final score. Team Tomlin over Team Carpenter. We're going to have the announcement of the players of the game here in just a minute.
Let's see if we're close. Who are you picking for that?
I think Butterfield would be for Team Carpenter. Boy, I don't know.
I'm going Butterfield Anderson.
Butterfield and Anderson. I like Anderson. Yeah. Hanson could be in there too.
Yes, for sure. Derek Muncie out of Holdridge, the coach, getting mentioned, and along with Mitchell Helms, they get their plaques. Helms, of course, from Southwest. And Olivia McCain from Maywood Hayes Center, Matt Shaw from DCS for Team Tomlin. We got one.
Butterfield, 14 points for Team Carpenter.
And the MVP for Team Tomlin, she had 8 points, and I think a whole lot of block shots. Clara Spargo,
Clara Spargo. That's a good. She did good.
Yeah. Somehow I forgot about her.
There were so many. I mean, even scoring across the board for Tomlin's there, and so it was hard to say. But she had a lot of block shots, as you heard the PA guy
she
saying over there.
She kind of got into basketball mode the last 2 quarters.
Yeah. Yep. So Cameron Butterfield and Clara Spargo, the MVPs tonight for Team Carpenter and Team Tomlin. I'll give you the stats here in just a second. They're going to get some pictures taken but it was a fun ball game, Kevin. I mean, these are fun to call.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially when they're played like this. You know, there's, like I said, there's some that aren't too fun to watch, but this was a really good ball game.
I think the boys' game that's coming up is going to be another good one. I think you're going to see a lot of athleticism on the floor for these two teams coming up.
There's a lot of athletes. There really are.
Give you the scoring first of all, for Team Carpenter. Carissa Stingle with 5. Aspen Webb had 4. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Daisy Ryan with 7. She went 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Asia Homa with 10 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. She was another one that could have been, an MVP for that team. I mean, there's a lot of girls tonight that just did well. Braylon Florell out of Overton, she had 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Cameron Butterfield with 14 to lead Team Carpenter. Madeline Flock added 8 points. She was 0 of 1 from the free throw line tonight. And Riley Hagan had 2 out of Hitchcock County. She had 2 points for Team Carpenter tonight. 49 points put on the board. One of the lower scoring All-Star games, actually.
Well,
but
they played defense.
Yeah, they played defense tonight. Both teams did.
First half was really impressive. They were really getting after each other.
For Team Tomlin, Mallory Springer with 5 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Ella Fote with 8, 4 of 4, a perfect night from the charity stripe. Kristen Cheek out of Maxwell, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Jalea Walgren, 2 points. She was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Blakely Farr with 5. Grayson Hughes had 9 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Addison Anderson with 5, 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. And like you said earlier, Kevin, man, her motor just does not stop.
That's the motor. That's the motor.
Jalea Hansen, another one that got it the same way.
Yep.
Yeah, she had 8 points tonight.
She made some shots that were difficult.
Yes,
I mean,
to say the least.
Really difficult.
Also, Emma Strand with 4 out of Arapahoe. And Clara Spargo, the MVP for Team Tomlin, 8 points tonight, 2 of 2, perfect from the free throw. You would not think that she struggled all season free throw shooting, and tonight at the All-Star game goes a perfect 2 of 2, earning that MVP honor for Team Tomlin. Final score again, 58-49. 16-12, Team Carpenter led Team Tomlin after the first period. Team Tomlin would outscore Team Carpenter 17-11 in the second to lead at 29-27 at the half. Outscored them again 19-11 in the third period, led at 48-38 after 3 quarters of play. And then Team Carpenter would outscore them 11-10 in the fourth quarter, but that wasn't enough as Team Tomlin takes the win 58-49. Again, the teams are being named by honoring the coaches that have been in the past. Randy Carpenter of Lexington for Team Carpenter, and Bob Tomlin of Cambridge for Team Tomlin were the 2 honored coaches. We'll talk more about the boys coming up here. They got a couple of good coaches they're honoring here tonight also. So just an all-around good game here this evening for these 2 teams. We're going to take a break. We'll let you watch the boys warm up a little bit. We're going to rest our voices because, hey, that's not only them huffing and puffing, Kevin. I haven't announced since basketball season. My throat's starting to let me know that a little bit, too.
We might have to come back on. We start having a dunk contest, though. We'll see, but we might have to come back.
Yeah, but we haven't been announcing, and so we're a little out of shape here, too. So
I'm always a little out of shape, Trent.
Back with the boys game coming up in just a little bit. Jeff Lorm, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Cambridge, the CSO All Star Game, getting ready to start the boys action. And boy, we got a couple of good lineups here tonight. Got to see a little bit of a dunk show here in the warm-ups. Not as much as I thought we would see. They kind of took it a little easy tonight, Kevin.
A little easy, yeah. But there's some athletes,
for
sure. I mean, when you look at, you've got state champion long jumpers and hurdlers and
yeah,
you got a lot out there.
Yeah, speed. You got guys that can shoot the three. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a score fest. I mean, 122 is the record for a single group. 217 for two teams. And I know when I coached, we thought we were going to get that record. We had 98 points after 3 quarters, ended up at 117. So let's give you the teams here tonight. First of all, for Team Pritchett. And it will be number 2, Trey Tiller of McCook. Number 1, Ethan Lotta of Dundee County Stratton. Number 15, Oliver Davis from Cozad. Number 2, Landon Murachik from Gothenburg. Number 10, Boone Tetterman from Gothenburg. Number 1, Tucker Biscup from Alma. Number 3, Jace Hawkswell from Hitchcock County. Number 11, Dante Horner from DCS. Number 12, August Shaw from DCS. And number 0, Bryson Gillian from McCook. Team showing they're coached by Joe Imus and Chris Freeland. They're honoring Larry Pritchett of Grant and Perkins County fame. He did a lot of great things up there at Grant, Kevin.
Good coach.
Boy, he had some good players up there with the Jackman boys and all of them up there. So he won a couple of state championships himself. Team Show and Fish has number 0, Thunder Nelson of Bertrand. Number 14, Brady Allmeyer of Cambridge. Number 35, Xavier Mitchell from Alma. Number 55, Scotty Beaker of Bertrand. Number 1, Adam Kisker, Hitchcock County. Number 3, Charlie Callis of Maywood Hayes Center. Number 4, Chaden Hoffmaster of Cozad. Number 14, Isaac Hamilton from Southern Valley. Number 15, Maverick Webb of Cambridge. And number 23, Maddox McConnell of Paxton. Head coach tonight is Marcus Swarz out of Bertrand and assistant coach TJ Visura from here in Cambridge. They're honoring Del Schoenfish, of course, a long-time Cambridge head coach, Hall of Fame coach. Of course, him and Larry both in the Hall of Fame, but one of my biggest honors was the year that Del came back and was the assistant coach with Greg Shepard. And Greg head coach always comes up and talks to me after the game. They always come up for the interview, post-game interview. And a couple of them nights, Mr. Del Schoenfish got to come up and chat with me. And it was kind of an honor to do a Hall of Fame coach, Kevin.
Yeah, that would be. There's a lot of wisdom there.
Yeah, that guy's forgot more basketball than I'll ever know.
Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom there.
And still knows a lot. It's just crazy. These guys, how much they know.
Glad to see some of the boys got some Farber tans going on.
Yeah. Yeah, numbers here out there from McCook. Well, Bryson Gillian definitely got the farmer's tan going on.
He's been working.
He's been in a tractor, it looks like.
He's been working.
He's one of the starters along with Trey Tiller out of McCook. Boone Tetterman of Gothenburg.
Tiedemann, I'll correct you.
Tiedemann, okay, Tiedemann, thank you.
One time I'll correct you. I know that's Tiedemann.
Dante Horner. And let's see who's the other one. Number 1 out there, Ethan Lotta. That's not Ethan Lotta. That's Tucker Biscup from Alma. Xavier Mitchell, his teammate, and Tucker doesn't even jump. He says, I can't out-jump you, Xavier.
I'm not going for that.
Charlie Callis with it, gets it off to Thunder Nelson here on the right side. Nelson working against Horner, kicks it off to Webb. Webb with the backdoor pass to Mitchell. Biscup shut him off there, though.
They're talking a lot.
McConnell back up top. Callis, left side it goes to Webb. Webb kicks it off to Mitchell. Down to 9 on the shot clock. Mitchell drives inside against Biscup, puts it up, won't go. And the rebounds come down. Dante Horner out of DCS has it. Comes up the floor. This is Tiller out of McCook. Drives inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Tetterman, you said? Tiedemann. I'll get it right. We'll get it right. Kevin will keep correcting me until I do. Tiedemann. It's Mitchell with the rebound. Kicks it out to Callis here on the right wing. Working back up. Kicks it off to Thunder Nelson. Nelson driving, kicks it off to Maverick Webb. Webb back up top, skip pass over to Mitchell on the wing. Looking inside for McConnell. McConnell has it. Skip pass back up top, it's Nelson. Nelson drives, shoots, scores. Thunder Nelson with the first basket of the ball game. 2-0 team Schoenfish. Schoenfish in the white. Pritchett in the color. There's a three from Bizcup, and he says, taps him on the head, taps old Xavier Mitchell on the head and says, I got one over you, buddy. 3-2. Team Pritchett. Here's Webb working against Tiller. Back up top, it comes to Callis. Over to Maddox. McConnell, three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Teeterman, and the shot's up, it won't go. That was Trey Tiller with the shot, Mitchell with the rebound. Man, a lot of athletes on this floor. Some good players. There's two of Mitchell and Bizcup. Mitchell drives in against Bizcup and puts it in.
Looks like practice at Alma.
Yes. Here is Teeterman with it. Kicks it back out to Bizcup. Now Tiller, and here's a three from number 10, Teeterman. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Mitchell once again. Mitchell down the floor, finds Maverick Webb.
Let her go, Mav.
It's an all-star game. Shoot the ball, buddy. Mitchell back with it up top, right side. Gonna work to the left, throws it inside for McConnell, and McConnell runs right over the top of Dante Horner, who takes the charge. And McConnell helps him up and gives him a little pat and says, you're not supposed to take a charge in an all-star game. What are you doing? Of course, the coaches over there, Joe Imus and Chris Freeland. Freeland, probably his last basketball game he'll ever coach. He's headed to Hayes Center. He's retiring from DCS, headed to Hayes Center to be the principal over there, superintendent. I can't remember which. Bizcup up top. Gets it to Tiller. Three on the way. Trey Tiller drills the three.
Some of these boys been shooting a little bit.
6-4, your score. Pritchett. Team Pritchett with the lead over Team Schoenfish. Mitchell working against his old teammate, Bizcup, Tucker Bizcup, and he's going to drive. He has the ball knocked away, and they're going to call a foul. Foul is on number 2, Trey Tiller, his first foul of the ball, or second foul of the ball game.
Little different look than the girls' game.
Yes.
Boys
faster paced.
Well, the boys tend to be a little more ball oriented. Girls probably move a little bit better without the ball in these games. The guys looking to get their shot.
Xavier Mitchell with the first free throw, second one on the way. And it goes off the back of the rim, missed it. Rebound is tipped around, is picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell off to Webb. Webb's going to drive, gets in the block. Nice pass inside to McConnell, and he puts it up and in. Maddox McConnell with the basket. A great pass from Webb. Here's Teeterman driving inside, can't get it to go. Rebound McConnell.
I think Mav blocked the shot.
Here comes Webb. Drives down the lane, kicks this one out to Nelson. Thunder Nelson with the spin move. Kick around, skip pass over to, tried to get it to Webb. It's sold away. Now McConnell steals it back in. Thunder Nelson up. They're going to call him the can't press. Once the team's got the ball, you got to get back. First half. Second half, you can press. First half, you cannot. First two quarters, you play half and half. 5 guys will play half the quarter. Then the other 5 will come in. They'll do that the first 2 quarters.
That's hard for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, it is. Because like you said, you're used to picking somebody up after a missed shot. Here's Horner down to Bizcup in the corner. Bizcup, jumper off the front of the rim. Won't go. Mitchell with the rebound. Xavier Mitchell working against Bizcup. Goes by him. Drives inside. Slams it home. Xavier Mitchell with the dunk. Here's Teeterman, and he hits the 3. Boone Teeterman makes it 9-9. Thunder Nelson driving down the lane. Turn around, kicks it out to Callis. He'll take the 3. Callis' 3 is short, and it's going to be Teeterman with the rebound out to Horner. Down the floor it comes. Here's Bizcup. Back out to Tiller. Tiller drives inside the lane, kicks it back out. Horner off to Teeterman. Back to Horner. Back up top. Tiller for 3 again. Misses this one. Charlie Callis with the rebound. Out to Mitchell. And they're going to slow down and walk it up. Got 30 seconds left for they take the break here. So here's Webb. Working in the right corner. Drives to the free throw line. Hands it off to Callis. Callis over to Thunder Nelson on the right wing. Sets a screen for him. Here's Nelson's for 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Down to 10 seconds. See if they try to push something here. Horner off to Tiedemann. He'll drive in against McConnell. Back out to Horner. 3 on the way. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound Tiedemann. He puts it up and in. Boone Tiedemann with the basket. We'll have 5 new guys coming in for each squad now, as Team Pritchett is up 11-9. Allmeyer into the game now. You wouldn't recognize him.
Jeez,
he has no hair. He had
like
all
he's
kinds of hair
12.
during the season, but none tonight. Here is Allmeyer. Kicks it back out. Here's Hamilton. Isaac Hamilton, skip pass inside. It's knocked away. He was trying to get it into Hoffmaster. Here's Ethan Lotta for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Allmeyer. Allmeyer quickly down the floor. Kicks it off to Kisker, and it's knocked away. Going back up the floor, and it's going to be over and back call. I thought it was knocked away, but it was not. Adam Kisker from Hitchcock County, one team. Jace Hawks on the other, and they're guarding each other, teammates out there. Kind of neat that they're putting the teammates up against each other there. Here's August Shaw. Kicks it off to Hawkswell. Hawkswell trying to drive around. Hoffmaster will pick him up. Kicks it back up top to
Ollie Davis.
Yep, to Oliver Davis, and he loses it out of bounds. Allmeyer, right wing. Working against Shaw. Kicks it down to Hamilton. Hamilton back up top, Kisker. Kisker trying to drive. Kicks it back out to Hamilton in the corner. Back to Kisker. Kisker inside to Beaker. Beaker working it back, gets it to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back inside to Beaker. Beaker has it knocked away. It's picked up by Ethan Lotta. Lotta down the floor looking for Davis. Finds him. Baskets up and in. Oliver Davis with his first basket. Makes it 13-9. Allmeyer, top of the key for the Schoenfish team. Hands it off to Hamilton. Hamilton goes inside for Beaker. Knocked away by Lotta. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Schoenfish.
They got some little guys on Beaker on the switches. Can't get him the ball, though.
Beaker working around. Hands it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Beaker in the corner. Looking inside. Shoots a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Landon Moracic. And here is August Shaw. Nobody picked him up, and he goes right to the basket for the easy one. August Shaw with his first basket of the night. 15-9 now. Hamilton working against Davis. Kicks it over to Kisker. Kisker back up top. Finds Hoffmaster. His shot won't go short. Beaker with the rebound. Up off the glass and in. Scotty Beaker with the basket. Here comes Davis. Davis working against Hoffmaster. Can he win the battle? No. Hoffmaster with the rebound. Quickly up the floor, finds Allmeyer. Allmeyer over to Kisker. Shots up and in.
That's nice.
Good ball movement for Team Schoenfish. And it's back to a 2-point game, 15-13. Oliver Davis out to Hawksville. Free throw line jumpers in and out, won't go. Allmeyer with the rebound. He wanted to get it down to Hamilton, but thought better of it. Here comes Allmeyer. Allmeyer going to take the 3 from way deep. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hoffmaster. His shot's up and in. We're tied at 15. Shaden Hoffmaster with the basket. Ties it up at 15. Here's Ethan Lotta down to Hawksville in the far corner, or near corner, excuse me. Drives in against Kisker. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Kisker. Kisker working. It's knocked away by Oliver Davis. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Schoenfish.
Don't leave the ball in front of Ollie Davis. If we've learned anything watching him for a few years.
Yes,
he would
too many times.
He would rather guard you than play offense. So
here's Hoffmaster working against Davis. Kicks it back out to Beaker. Beaker for 3 from way deep. Can't get the shot to go. Hawkswell at the rebound. Here comes Team Pritchett. Hawkswell down the floor. Kicks it out to Davis. 3 on the way. Got it. Big surprise there. Oliver Davis drills a wide open 3. 18-15 now. Team Pritchett over Team Schoenfish. Kisker inside looking for Beaker. and he's knocked away, and they're going to call a foul here on Davis. Davis isn't arguing either.
No.
He had a chance to play some pretty good defense, but ran into the big guy and knocked him out of bounds. His first foul of the ball game. Allmeyer gets in the backcourt. He'll come back across the timeline, left side, working against Shaw. Going to get a screen from Kisker. He'll drive, throws a pass out to Kisker, short corner. Ice steps back to the three-point line. Three's missed and picked up by Hawkswell on the rebound. Hawkswell quickly up the floor, finds Davis. Back up to Shaw, almost stolen away by Allmeyer. Shaw driving inside. Beaker slaps it away. The Kimbe Mutombo says, not in my house. Here's Hawkswell for three, and he drills it. He blocked one, couldn't get to the other one out in the corner, and Hawkswell has the three, makes it 21-15. Hamilton, Isaac Hamilton out of Southern Valley. Step back, shots on the way, buries it. He's a good shot. Isaac Hamilton's first basket of the night. Shaw over to Davis. Now to Morachik. And here is a lot of driving inside, can't get the shot to go. Isaac Hamilton with the rebound. And driving inside again. Hoffmaster passes it off to Hamilton, and he travels. Went up, and somebody was in his face, and he couldn't get the shot off and came back down with it. Timeout taken here by Coach Imus. We'll take a little break here and bring you some sponsors. And Kevin, just what we thought, pretty fast ball game.
Pretty quick. Pretty quick. I mean, you always wonder how long they're going to keep the pace up, because the girls' game, that kind of showed up too. But they're shooting the ball pretty good. They're running the floor pretty good. Pretty good game.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I mean, they're up and down the floor. So sponsors, Brady Allmeyer has Greg and Lynn Allmeyer, his mom and dad, as sponsors. Scotty Beaker has Divine Styles, Adam Bertrand. Charlie Callis, Infinity Permanent Jewelry, J.R. Clark, Colby Hamilton. Of course, that's his coach, and he sat right over here to the left of us tonight. R.G. Morgan Denmark Ranch and Stingle Taxidermy. Sponsors for Charlie. Isaac Hamilton brings the Hex in the Hive, LQ Painting LLC, Bub's Buff and Wax, and Jeremy and Tammy Epp as sponsors for Mr. Hamilton out of Southern Valley. Adam Kisker, Lynette and Kurt Kisker, Bentley and Kisker CPA, CB Seamless Gutters and Construction, and Henderson State Bank. Bringing you Mr. Adam Kisker. There's a pass underneath, it's knocked away. Kisker with the steal off the Hoffmaster. 2-1 at the buzzer. Three won't go off the rim. Boy, just about had a buzzer beater there. 21-17, Team Pritchett with the lead after one period of play. Boy, I tell you what, this has been fun here.
Yeah, these are fun games. Some
records here for these guys. See if any of these will be broken tonight. Team points, 122 is the most by a single team in one game. Highest point total for both teams, 217. Those are both set by the 1992. The 122 is by the 1992 C team and the 1996 East team. Highest point total, 217. That was by the combined 1992 teams did that. Individual records, most points in a game, Nick Collins out of Arapahoe with 34 points back in 1999. Most of these records pretty old.
Yeah, they are.
Matt Kaminsky and McCook has the most field goals in a game with 12. That was in 94. Cooper Cohen out of Gothenburg with the most three-pointers in a game, 9 three-pointers, and beat Ricky Martin's record of 8 that was set when I was coaching there. And so that was in 2024. Cooper Cohen from Gothenburg broke that one. And most free throws in a game, J.F. Hoffman of Cambridge from 1998 hit 9, as did Rob Owens of Elwood in 1990. Most rebounds, Lance Wilson of Perkins County 2007 West team had 17, and Dylan Brining of Arapahoe, the 2009 East team, had 17. Quarter two getting underway here.
17 rebounds in an All-Star game is doing work.
Yes.
That's
well, we talked to Mallory Springer, and she said that they wanted to win. I mean, they actually care about the game, you know. Here's a three from Tiedemann. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Mitchell, out to Webb. Webb slows it down, kicks it back to Thunder. Nelson, he'll walk it across the timeline. Thunder with your favorite thing there, Kevin, 2 different kinds of shoes on.
Thunder.
Thunder Nelson working up top. Spin move against Bizcup. Dives inside. It's knocked away by August Shaw. Or no, excuse me, that's Dante Horner. And here's a 3 from Goulian. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Maverick Webby. That goes out of bounds, and they're going to say they don't know which way to go. Now they're going to, because both the referees were blocked off. There was a bunch of bodies there in front of that ball. They're going to say it went off Webb, though.
You point one direction and smile.
Especially in an all-star game. Here's Tucker Bizcup. Picked up Tiedemann off to Tiller. Tiller working down the right side of the lane. Puts it up and won't go. Falls off, gets his own rebound. And to try to put up, Xavier Mitchell says no. Bizcup drives inside, loses it out of bounds. We've only seen 1 dunk so far in the ball game, but I bet we'd see more here in a little bit. Thunder Nelson walking it up the floor for Team Schoenfish. They trail 21-17. His head coach Marcus Schwartz, the head coach here tonight. Charlie Callis with it off to Webb. Left side it goes to McConnell. McConnell off to Mitchell. He got the only dunk tonight. Mitchell drives, baseline out to Webb. Back up top, Callis 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Mitchell skies up, pulls down the rebound. Looking around, kicks it off to Thunder Nelson. Nelson back to Webb, 3 from the left side. Short rebound by Tiedemann. Tiedemann up the floor, kicks it off to Goulian. Back up top, Bizcup. Bizcup off to Horner, back to Bizcup. He's going to drive against Mitchell. Nice move.
He's going to hear about that one.
Oh, and he missed it. Going to hear about it, but then he's going to say, yeah, but you didn't finish. Thunder Nelson with the rebound. Oh, he had Mitchell off his feet, and he's talking to him already. Here's Thunder Nelson, turn around, jumper in the middle of the lane, can't get it to go. Dante Horner with the rebound, looking up the floor. Bizcup, he'll lay it up and in. Easy basket for Tucker Bizcup, he's got 5. Maverick Webb with the ball, guarded by Tiller. Working around, kicks it off to Mitchell. Oh, they're going to call Mitchell for an offensive foul.
Those guys are having a really good time.
They are. Him and Tucker Bizcup, teammates from Alma, and they are having a blast. They're giving each other the lip and everything.
Time. Tucker's helping him tie his shoe, telling him Z how to tie his shoe. This is good.
He's John right there.
Oh, yeah.
The Bizcup will walk it up the floor here for Team Pritchett. Across the timeline, gets it out. Here's Tiedemann. Tiedemann back up top, Horner. Horner working against Webb, kicks it out to Tiller. Tiller back in the corner to Horner, and 3 on the way, can't get it to go. Rebound by Maverick Webb. Off to Mitchell. Mitchell brings it across the timeline. Team Schoenfish down by 6. Mitchell trying to cut that lead, can't get it to go. Rebound Horner. Bizcup. The guys are not taking as long to shoot the ball as the girls did, Kevin.
No.
Gillian can't get it to go. Tiller puts it in. It's pretty much bring the ball down and shoot.
Little different look.
25-17, Team Pritchett with the lead. Team Schoenfish with the ball. Mitchell off to Webb. Minute 45 before we switch to 5 players again. Webb works on the wing. And he's going to get tied up. We're going to have a jump ball. Webb put it right in the gut of Tiller there. And Webb usually pretty sure-handed with the ball. Doesn't do that very often, but he's been a golfer here, not a basketball player for a while.
Yeah, he's probably really feeling the effects of this.
Yeah, because he just got done with the state tournament Wednesday and Thursday.
He has not probably run a lot of lines in the last month.
He has been. He has walked the course, though, and when you walk Cambridge's course, you get that back 9. It can be a little challenge with the hills back there. Here's Thunder Nelson working up top. Of course, a beautiful Cross Creek golf course here in Cambridge. Maverick Webb spins around, kicks it out to Thunder Nelson. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell works inside, has it knocked away. It's picked up by Horner. Off to Bizcup, 3 from the wing, short. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Team Schoenfish.
There are some shooting woes.
Yeah. I like the girls, though. I mean, there
Yeah,
probably was not a lot of basketball played with these guys.
No.
A few of them, sure, but I think most part they were track and golf. And here's Thunder Nelson. He drives down the lane, lays it up and in, right past everybody. A nice move by Thunder Nelson. He's got 4. Biscup has it knocked away. Thunder Nelson playing some defense now, too. Comes down, lays it up, and slam! Off the backboard, set it up for Xavier Mitchell. His second dunk of the night.
That was nice.
5:40 left here. 25-21. The Team Schoenfisch back within 4. Tiller, and he's going to be fouled by Webb. Man, you got to stay on your feet. How many times did we say that this last season? He's a good defender, but once in a while, gets a little out of position. Webb's first foul, second team foul on Team Schoenfisch. Pritchett has yet to be called for one. Pretty clean ball game, though. Horner inside to Tiedemann, and he loses it out of bounds. Might have had a little help from Mr. McConnell from behind. He was blocked, and nobody could see that. So,
you know, you look at the floor now, and some of these, most of the guys, about all of them, were on some really good basketball teams this year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got Cozad, you got Gothenburg, Cambridge, Alma, Bertrand, DC. There's some really good.
Paxton is out there.
Yeah, these guys are on some really good teams.
Charlie Cowles out of Maywood Hayes Center, of course. Here's Webb with it into Mitchell. Mitchell driving, steps, shoots, can't get the shot to go, gets his own rebound, puts it in, and he's fouled. Xavier Mitchell with 9 points here in the first half. 9 seconds left before they switch to 5. They may go ahead and switch after this free throw from Xavier Mitchell going to the line for the end one. 1 of 2 from the first time at the charity stripe.
He's going to run track somewhere, Mitchell is, isn't he?
I'm not sure.
Pittsburgh State.
Pittsburgh State, they're on track, huh?
Yep.
Got a little sweat on the floor after Mitchell went to the ground there.
Well, you look out there, he's a 22-foot long jumper. Biskup's a 21.5-foot long jumper. I mean, you just got some guys that can just do stuff.
Well, watching them warm up, everybody on Team Schoenfisch except for Maverick Webb and Brady Allmeyer were dunking it. So we got to give Brady a bad time. He lost all that hair. He should have been able to dunk now. Mitchell hits the free throw. 10 points for him here in the first half. 25-24 now. Team Pritchett up by 1. Here's Goulian for 3, and an out won't go. McConnell tips it out to Mitchell. Back to Thunder Nelson. Back to Mitchell from the lob. Puts it in. We'll call it a dunk. It was close enough. 12 points for Xavier Mitchell, and they will switch now. 27 should be 26 because the 25-24 should be 26-25, I believe. Yeah, it should be 26-25. They got it 27-20. There, they fixed it. 26-25 on the scoreboard. Team Schoenfisch with the lead now. Here's Lotta. Off to Maracic. Kicks it back to Davis. Back inside to Lotta. He tries to go up. Back off to Davis. Nice shots up and in. Oliver Davis with 7 now. He's leading Team Pritchett.
Boy, Ethan Lotta doesn't look like a 6'7" high jumper, but he is.
Yeah.
He's not a very big dude.
27-26. Team Pritchett back in the lead. Allmeyer off to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Kisker. Kisker's going to take the 3. It's way short. Rebound by Lotta, excuse me. Lotta up the floor, throwing for Kisker, or for Huxell, but he found Kisker. Kisker pushing it up the floor now. He'll drive inside, takes a Euro step, and he's fouled by number 1, Ethan Lotta.
There's a lot of impressive bios on these guys. And what they're going to do, too. It's like Isaac Hamilton's going to Stanford.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. That's not how do you – you're okay if you get into Stanford. Engineering at Stanford, that's a pretty
And Kisker misses both free throws. Down the floor it comes. Maracic back up. Here's Davis. Davis steps back. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Ethan Lotta with it now. Working against Hoffmaster. Gets it off to August Shaw. Free throw line jumper's no good. Rebound ran down by Adam Kisker. Kisker pushing it up the floor now. Gets it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working up top against Hawksville, drives the lane. Gets inside, has it knocked away and picked up by Oliver Davis. Off to Ethan Lotta. He'll go up, and he's going to be fouled here by Hoffmaster. Chayton picks up his first foul, team's third.
Ethan Lotta, class D state high jump champion.
Yes, yes. ECS had a pretty good, they got down to the state tournament in golf too. A lot of misses the first free throw, so they got some really good athletes there. Had a lot of state champions this last state tournament, and a lot of misses both free throws. Beaker off to Hoffmaster, he's driving in. Nice pass inside to Allmeyer, shots up and in. Nice extra pass right there. Here comes Morocic going in against Beaker. Beaker blocks the shot. Hamilton picks up the loose ball, throwing it up the floor to Hoffmaster.
He can dunk.
Hoffmaster off to Allmeyer. Another easy basket for Brady Allmeyer. 4 points for Allmeyer. 30-27, 3-point lead now for Team Schoenfish. Shaw kicks it off to Lotta. Back to Morocic. Morocic gets it back up to Shaw. Davis almost lost the ball, able to run it down though. Here's Lotta for three, tying the ball game. Can't get it to go. Adam Kisker with the rebound. Kisker quickly up the floor. Allmeyer kicks it back out. Hoffmaster. Oh, he didn't step on the line.
It's artificial. He's not in shape either. That's okay.
Nobody's in shape.
No, nobody's in shape.
Here's Oliver Davis. Davis working inside against Hoffmaster. Kicks it back out. Morocic for three. Ties the ball game. We're tied at 30. Landon Morocic. Morocic with the three. Ties it up at 30. Hoffmaster driving inside, looking out for Hamilton. It's knocked away. It'll stay with Team Schoenfish. Schoenfish in the white. Pritchett in the colored uniforms here at the CSO All Star Game in Cambridge. Thanks for listening to the Trojan YouTube channel. Hamilton, lob pass inside to Kisker. Shots up, off the glass, won't go. Rebound comes down to August Shaw. Shaw pushing it up the floor now for Team Pritchett. Steps back, kicks it inside to Davis. And boy, you cannot let Oliver Davis shoot unchallenged.
Just kind of walked into that, didn't he?
Yes, 32-30 now. Team Pritchett back with the lead. Kisker off to Hamilton. He'll take the NBA three. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Kisker with the rebound. He'll take the three from out there, won't go. Rebound is picked up by Oliver Davis. Davis quickly up the floor. Kicks it out. Lotta gets inside. Back out to Davis. Thought about the three. Doesn't take it. Kisker stopped him. And here's a pass knocked away by Hoffmaster. Intended for Morocic. And goes out of bounds.
No, Ollie Davis and Hoffmaster are teammates. They're talking to each other.
I think all the teammates are talking to each other if they're on the opposite side. I think that's kind of fun. That's part of the good part of the game right there. Shaw working around, working against Allmeyer. Jumper from the short corner goes. 34-30, Team Pritchett with the lead as August Shaw hits his second basket of the night. Timeout taken by Marcus Schwarz as they lead it, or they trail it 34-30. Give you some more sponsors here from these young men that bringing you the game tonight. Maddox McConnell, MC Containers, McConnell Ranch, Briley Thompson, Lawler Farm and Ranch, Maverick McConnell, and Floating Dressel. Xavier Mitchell brings in Dr. Jesse Neal Dental Care, the Snow Shack, Wakanda Boats. Yeah, the Snow Shack. That must be, I bet it's
snow
a
cone shop.
Snow cones, you bet. I could go for a snow cone right now. Anybody know where I can get a lemon lime snow cone around the Cambridge area tonight? Los Primos Mexican Grill, Patterson Harbor Marina, and Simply You Boutique.
You can get snow cones at the Mill Park at the Curtis baseball games this summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to head down there the next time there's a game there. They have lemon lime?
I don't know. I didn't get lemon lime, but I didn't.
I'd go for a watermelon one, too.
Not looking. Well, you're getting a little wild there for a little snow cone shack.
Watermelon, lemon lime, cherry. I'll take a cherry one. What the heck? Here is Hoffmaster with it. Kicks it back out. Allmeyer for three out of the corner. His favorite spot. Can't get it to go, though. Picked up by Morocic up to Hawkswell. Hawkswell going to go down the lane, working against his old teammate Kisker. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Hamilton. Kicks it out to Kisker. Kisker on the move. Gets to the top of the key, kicks it out to Beaker. Scotty will shoot from out there. He's not afraid to put up the three. Scotty Beaker kicks it off to Hamilton. Hamilton for three from a long ways away. Can't get it to go. Rebound knocked out of the bounce by Kisker. I got to score Scotty Beaker at the RPAC tournament in Curtis. He's a good kid. He was a lot of fun scoring for.
Pretty easy going.
Yeah. Here is Horner, kicks it off. Oliver Davis for three. At the 1 minute mark, can't get it to go. Rebound Hawkswell, he puts it up, can't get it to go. Kisker with the rebound. And Hoffmaster drives in, kicks it out to Beaker. He's going to take the three from deep. Can't get it to go. Hawkswell down the lane, kicks it off to Davis. He'll get inside, and nobody stops him. And Oliver Davis with the easy basket. 11 points now for Davis. 36-30, Team Pritchett up by 6, starting to pull away a little bit here late in the second quarter. Kisker off to Allmeyer. He'll drive, little floater on the way, can't get it to go. And Team Schoenfisch just ice cold right now. Lotta with the rebound. He'll walk it up the floor down to 19 seconds left here in the first half. Kicks it off, August Shaw. And we got a timeout taken by Team Pritchett. Coach Joe Imus takes his second time out of the ballgame. 36-30 with their lead. It's been a fun one here tonight. J&J Faithscape, excuse me, out of Bertrand, a sponsor for Thunder Nelson. Maverick Webb brings in Webb's Oilfield Service, Fob Motor Company, Amateurs Bar and Grill. We could go. They don't have snow cones there, but they have ice cream. We could go get a shake. We could go get a shake after the game, maybe.
I like a shake.
JBK Operating, Heitman Tax Service, and Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, also sponsors. Tucker Bizcup brings in Blake and Brittany Bizcup. Oliver Davis, Davis Law. Bryson Gullion, the Gullion family out of Culbertson, bringing that. Jace Hawkswell with First Central Bank out of McCook. Dante Horner, Dundee County Stratton Basketball. Ethan Lotta with Dundee County Stratton Basketball. Coach Chris Freeland throwing a little money at them guys. Landon Marachik with Pony Express Chevrolet, Valley Promo, Halls Electric, Runza, Flatwater Bank, and Pony Express Family Dentistry. Here is Marachik. With 12 seconds left here, gets it into Oliver Davis. This is in the first half, 36-30. Team Pritchett leads Team Schoenfisch. Davis, oh, nice pass inside to August Shaw. But guess who's waiting there? Big Scotty Beaker, and he's going to foul Shaw, though. Scotty Beaker with the foul, his first. With 3 seconds left here in the first half, and August Shaw goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's got 4 points on the night and misses the first one. Shaw gets one more coming up, trying to make it a 7-point lead here with 3 seconds left in the first half, and he does it. August Shaw with 5 points. Here's Kisker down the floor. Allmeyer for three, blocked by Ethan Lotta. Allmeyer tried to hurry the shot, and Ethan Lotta says, no, thank you. 37-30, Team Pritchett with the lead over Team Schoenfisch here at halftime. We're going to shut it down for 1 second so I can catch my breath. We'll be right back with the stats here in just a minute. Jeff Lorm, Kevin Martin back here with you live from this Cambridge CSO All Star Game. Couple of things to pass along to you. Nebraska baseball wins in their opening round of the regional tournament, getting ready for the College World Series. If they can get there, they won today 4-1. Also, Houston Billiter not here tonight because he is playing in the six-man shootout. The game between Nebraska and Wyoming. Nebraska leads that 16-0 in the second quarter. So Nebraska up over Wyoming in the six-man shootout. And congratulations, Houston, for being selected to play in that. And sounds like he's having a pretty good game right now. So also heard rumor, not 100% for sure on this, but that he has got selected to play in the United States versus Canada All-Star Game also for football. So Houston having a lot of fun out there playing some All-Star games, and well-deserved. Yeah. Yeah. Headed to college at Central Community College to play golf. First half scores here for Team Pritchett. First, Trey Tiller with 5 points. Ethan Lotta did not score. He went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Oliver Davis leads Team Pritchett with 11. Landon Marachik with 3. Boone Teeterman with 5. Tucker Biscup with 5. Jace Hawkswell with 3. And August Shaw has 5 for Team Pritchett. He also went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For Team Schoenfish, Thunder Nelson with 4. Brady Allmeyer with 4. Xavier Mitchell leads them with 12 points. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Scotty Beaker with 2. Adam Kisker with 2. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Shaden Hoffmaster with 2. Isaac Hamilton with 2. And Maddox McConnell with 2 for Team Schoenfish. 21-17, Team Pritchett led it at halftime. Team Schoenfish would outscore them 19-16 here. Or excuse me. Team Schoenfish, Pritchett outscored Team Schoenfish 16-13 in the second period, and it makes it 37-30 here at halftime. They'll switch ends of the floor this time. Team Schoenfish will go right to left. Team Pritchett will go left to right. And Kevin, a good fun first half. Xavier Mitchell spent on a couple of dunks here, 2 or 3 of them. So kind of surprised we didn't see more of that, though. But right here in the second half, as legs get tired and the defense slows down a little bit, might see some guys get open and maybe have a dunk or 2.
I think it's going to be one of those who shoots better now, because there'll be a lot of. There was quick offense in the first half. There'll be a lot quicker offense in the second half.
Yep, so. I think so too. That's what you do. You come out, you throw the ball on the floor, and you say, "Go get them," and they just go up and down the floor, and somebody finds an open spot, and they put the ball up, and a lot of them go in. A lot of good shooters here tonight. Mitchell, McConnell, Allmeyer, Hoffmaster, and Thunder Nelson out there for Team Schoenfish.
Is that who started the game? No, or was it?
Yes.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
No, Allmeyer didn't start. Maverick Webb did.
Okay.
Webb started, and Allmeyer's coming out with this group now. Coming for the other group, Trey Tiller, Adam McCook, August Shaw, Ethan Lotta, Marachik, and Davis starting for Pritchett. And they will have the ball first. Up by 7. Going left to right across the radio dial. We're in the colored uniforms tonight. Team Schoenfish in the white. Lotta off to Davis at the elbow. Guarded by Hoffmaster. Goes inside. Tiller. Guarded by Thunder Nelson. Makes a move. Gets Nelson off his feet. Can't make the shot, though. And Hoffmaster with the rebound. Hoffmaster pushes it up the floor. Goes right side. Got to get in against Marachik. Gets inside. Kicks it to McConnell. It's knocked back. Hoffmaster picks up the loose ball. Puts it in. Hoffmaster with 4 points now for Team Schoenfish. And here's a steal by Mitchell. Mitchell going to push it up the floor, working against Tiller. Biscup not on the floor now. He was guarding him in the first half. So Thunder Nelson lobs it inside for McConnell, working against Tiller. Shots up and in. Maddox McConnell with 4. Makes it a 3-point game, 37-34. Team Pritchett comes out quickly here in the third period. Here's Tiller for 3. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Allmeyer skies up, pulls down the rebound. He'll push it up the floor now for Team Pritchett. Chance to cut the lead to 1 or tie it up with a 3. Allmeyer off to Mitchell. Mitchell looking inside for Maddox. Can't get it to him. He ends it off to Thunder Nelson. He'll drive, kicks back up to the corner. Down to 13 on the shot clock. Nelson, spin move, kicks it back up top. Allmeyer for three to tie the game, does it. We've said that a lot. Brady Allmeyer for three, he's got it. Tied up at 37. Here's a three from Ethan Lotta. Can't get it to go. Mitchell with the rebound. And here comes Team Pritchett pushing the ball now. Mitchell. Hands it off to Thunder Nelson. Nelson back to Mitchell. He'll drive. Gets inside. Lost the ball. Picks it back up. Working against Davis. Shot won't go, but Davis is going to pick up the foul. Oliver Davis picks up his second, team's first.
That's an interesting matchup if you got Davis on Mitchell.
And he's going to go out now. They're going to switch right here at the 2-minute mark. Coach Swar's not making that change. Oh, they called something else because I thought Mitchell would be going to the line to shoot free throws. And
called
no,
offensive foul on him.
They called that on Mitchell,
They
huh?
did, yeah.
So Xavier Mitchell picks up his second foul. Here's Goulian driving in against Allmeyer. Gets inside, puts it up and in.
Nice take.
Bryson Goulian from McCook with the basket. 39-37. Team Pritchett with the lead now. Thunder Nelson on the other end of the floor loses the ball. Here comes Hawkswell with it. Hawkswell looking for Bizcup. Gets it inside. Xavier Mitchell waiting for him, and he wisely throws it back out. Goulian for three. It's short off the front of the rim. Rebound Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the left side. Kicks over to Mitchell. Top of the key. Going to take the three and got it. Got the shooters rolling that one. Xavier Mitchell now with 15 points to lead Team Schoenfish, and they're up by one. Here's Hawkswell. Hawkswell inside, loses the ball again. McConnell with the picking up a loose ball there. Here's Allmeyer for three, wide open, bingo.
Boy, you can find a hot hand in a game like this. You can make some hay.
10 points for Allmeyer, and it's a 4-point lead now for Team Schoenfish. And here's Bizcup, knocked to the floor by Mitchell. No foul called, and Mitchell's going to go in and slams it home two-handed. His fourth dunk of the night, 17 points for him. Here's Hawkswell. He'll lay it up and in.
Things are picking up.
Game has definitely picked up the pace. 45-41. Team Schoenfish with the lead here. Jumping out quickly here in the third period. Thunder Nelson kicks it off to Allmeyer. Another three.
Heat check.
Oh, and he just missed it.
Heat check.
Yep, the floor comes in, and Allmeyer knocks it away, and Xavier Mitchell picks it up. Up the floor comes quickly. Hoffmaster on the right side, going to drive inside. Kicks it back out. Thunder Nelson for three. Can't get it to go. Hoffmaster with the rebound. Goes up, and Rochik knocks it away, but it's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Schoenfish. Hamilton and Beaker will check in for Team Schoenfish. Nelson and McConnell go to the bench.
Mitchell goes to the bench. No, he's taking it out.
Gonna get it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer inside to Hamilton. Great play. And Hamilton lays it up and in. He's got four. Nice pass from Allmeyer on the cut there by Hamilton. 47-41. Here's a three from Horner. He misses it. Rebound by Goulian. Puts it up and in. His second basket of the third period. Makes it 47-43. A 4-point lead for Schoenfish. Mitchell. Going to get off to the left side, guarded by Bizcup. Kicks it off to Hoffmaster. He'll drive inside, lays it up, and puts it in.
Boy, he can get off the floor.
Jaden Hoffmaster with 6. Up the floor it comes. Here's Horner driving inside against Beaker. Kicks it back out to Goulian. Goulian driving, working against Allmeyer. Loses it, picks it out. Marachik for three, buries it. Landon Marachik.
I think that was Tiedemann. 10?
What's that?
That was 10. Is that Tiedemann?
Yep. Oh, that was Tiedemann. Yep, you're right. I'm sorry. It was Tiedemann. Here's Allmeyer. Kicks it off to Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster from a deep three. Off the front of the rim. Won't go. Goulian with the rebound for Team Pritchett. And he threw it to Bizcup, who couldn't hang on to it. It was a nice pass. Bizcup would have had the basket, I think, too. 5 coming in for Team Pritchett. Charlie Callis comes in for Hoffmaster. Webb comes in for Allmeyer. Not yet seen Adam Kisker come in. Probably see him coming in here shortly, I would think. Mitchell with the ball for Team Schoenfish. They lead at 49-46. trailed by 7 at halftime, who came out red hot here. Here's Beaker, turnaround jumper over Davis, partially blocked and rebound by Maracek. Maracek kicks it over to Tiller, who kicks it to Davis, who buries the 3. 14 for Oliver Davis, 49 apiece.
Going to Hastings to play basketball.
He'll be good there. Hamilton off to Charlie Callis. Callis gets inside over the top of Maracek. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound by August Shaw. Shaw quickly up the floor. Finds Maracek. Back to Shaw. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Ethan Lotta driving against Hamilton. Shots up, won't go. Rebound Beaker. Beaker quickly up the floor for Webb. Webb down the left side. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Maracek. Off to Shaw. Shaw on the right wing. Kicks it over to Tiller. Tiller guarded by Mitchell. Skip pass to Lotta. Down in the corner. Shaw over the top of Beaker. Won't go. Shaw gets rebound. Throws it off Beaker and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Team Pritchett. Good play by August Shaw. Kisker checking in. Mitchell will go out. 49 apiece here in the third.
We're stepping pretty quick.
Yeah, we've been on it's 19-12 already here in the third period. That's the most points by either team so far. So here's Bizcup, top of the key, working against Beaker. Kicks it out. Here's Tiedemann for 3. Short rebound Webb. Webb up the floor, finds Hamilton. Hamilton for 3, can't get it to go. Rebound by Horner. Horner quickly up the floor to Bryson Gillian. Back to Horner, 3 from the top of the key, won't go. Charlie Callis had the rebound and lost it.
Crash.
And pick up here by Tiedemann. Off to Bizcup. Bizcup driving down lane against Beaker. It is blocked. A rebound by Hawkswell. He'll miss the shot though. Rebound by Beaker. Beaker driving the lane. Nobody wanted to get in front of big Scotty Beaker.
I'm not getting in front of Scotty Beaker.
That's
either.
not worth a charge.
No, not in the All-Star game. No thanks.
51-49 your score now. Team Schoenfish with the lead. Here's Horner for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound is picked up by Maverick Webb. Webb on the run. Going down the right side of the lane. Tries to put it up. It's blocked by Horner. Rebound by Gillian. Gillian sits it up the floor. Bizcup can't get it to go, but he's fouled by Kisker. Kisker will pick up his first. Team second. Chris Freeland's the assistant coach. Kevin, he's still up on the floor just like he was a head coach. Still talking. Still talking. You got to love Mr. Freeland. And Bizcup hits the first free throw. 1 point ball game now, 51-50. A chance to tie it up on this second free throw. McConnell comes in for Beaker. Thunder Nelson back into the game also for Team Schoenfish. Came in for Maverick Webb. Bizcup, second one, rolls around, won't go. We stay at a 1 point ball game. Kisker. Looking around to Callis. Callis lobs it back inside to Kisker. Up inside, he's fouled by his teammate Hawkswell. Shot won't go, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as Jace Hawkswell picks up his first foul.
We've seen a lot of different lineups, and the score is it's a 1 point game.
Actually, that foul was on Dante Horner.
They're having a hard time figuring out what's going to work.
Yes. Kisker hits the first free throw. He's 1 of 3 on the night. He's got 3 points. Hamilton goes out. Hoffmaster checks back in for Team Schoenfish. Kisker misses the second one. Rebound comes down. Here comes Horner. Down in the right corner. Gets it back inside to Bizcup. Bizcup kicks it back up top. 3 from Tiedemann. Can't get it to go.
A lot of short shots now.
And here's Gian. Yeah, I think the legs are starting to get affected. Hawkswell and Kisker blocks his shot without fouling him. Hoffmaster up the floor now for Team Schoenfish. In for McConnell. Can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. A little bit too hot on the pass from Hoffmaster. Charlie Callis back in the game for Team Schoenfish, also out of Maywood Hayes Center. New 5 coming in for Team Pritchett.
I think the key is at this point is to keep 5 fresh on 5 fresh. I don't think you want to run a bunch of tired guys against 5 new fresh ones.
And here goes Marachik, gets pass inside to Oliver Davis, and he puts the basket in. Oliver Davis with 16, ties it up 52. Thunder Nelson, top of the key, works to his left, driving inside, working against Lotta, and puts a shot up over the top of him. Thunder Nelson with a tough shot, has 6 points now. Lotta driving in a coast to coast, says stop me.
That's funny. That's
Ethan Lotta with the basket right there.
Thunder scores on Ethan, and Ethan runs it right back at Thunder.
54 apiece now, 122 left in the third. Hoffmaster driving, shoots, and scores.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Hoffmaster with 8. And Lotta once again down the other end. They get it to him, and he has second quick basket, 56 apiece. Brady Allmeyer getting ready to check in for Team Schoenfish. Here's Thunder Nelson down in the corner, Callis. Callis with the shot, short, rebound Tiller for Team Pritchett. Trey Tiller off to Davis, over the top of Hoffmaster, can't get it to go. Rebound Max McConnell, clear out by half court, gets it off to Hoffmaster, he goes in, the reverse layups up and in. Hoffmaster with 10 now, 8 of them here in the third period. 58-56. Shaw goes inside to Davis. Back out Marachik, he's driving inside against Hoffmaster, can't get it to go. No foul called, he spins, shoots left-handed, can't get it to go. Hoffmaster quickly up the floor. Maddox McConnell with a 2-point lead for Team Pritchett with 20 seconds left here in the third. Hoffmaster slows it down, guarded by his old teammate Oliver Davis. And they switch now. Tiller's on him. He's driving inside. Kicks it back out up top. Maddox McConnell, the lefty for 3, short off the front of the rim, and it's going to go out of bounds. 3.5 seconds left here in the third. It's 58-56. Team Pritchett, or Team Schoenfish leads Team Pritchett. Allmeyer and Kisker goes out. Gonna get it into Ethan Lotta. Lotta driving, he's got time, he shoots, he's fouled, he's hammered by Charlie Callis, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2, a chance to tie it here at the end of the third period. Well, they called that on Maddox McConnell. I thought it was on Charlie Callis. It's on McConnell, and Ethan Lotta to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Chance to tie the ball game with these 2 free throws going into the fourth period. Misses the first one. To make it a 1-point ball game, though. Lotta's free throw off the back of rim, missed them both. So 58-56 is your score. Team Pritchett with the lead for the first time tonight after a quarter break. They lead at 58-56. Bringing some more sponsors here from the boys tonight. Try to get through the rest of them here during this quarter break. Dundee County basketball, we already did those. We did Marachik's too. August Shaw has Ben and Robin Shaw. Boone Tiedemann with Charm Boutique out of Gothenburg. And Trey Tiller has Green Acres Consulting, No Tiller Ranch, and a Rafter O Ranch sponsoring him here this evening.
Are we going to get pie after this?
Pie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of want pie.
Pie sounds good. We could go out to, we can get it out at
that's what I'm talking about.
At a new travel center will have pie. We can go get pie. Pie sounds good.
We're not going to get a snow cone. We might as well get pie.
Yeah, we just will get pie if we can't have a snow cone. Pie sounds good. Maybe some mini corn dogs too.
I'm going to stick with pie.
You can have both.
No, I cannot. No.
Xavier Mitchell to inbound it for Team Schoenfish. They lead it by 2 going into the fourth quarter. CSO All Star Game here in Cambridge. Hoffmaster with it now on the right wing, guarded by Marachik. Goes inside to Mitchell. Mitchell's had a great night, 17 points, make it 19. What a move by Xavier Mitchell. Spun one way, came back the other way, and put the basket in. Here's Marachik working against McConnell. Gets inside. Turns, kicks it back out. Ethan Lotta down the left side, puts a shot up, and it won't go. Rebound by Thunder Nelson. Nelson looking around, trying to find somebody, makes a spin move, kicks it inside. Horner knocks it away, back out to Mitchell. Mitchell down to Allmeyer in the corner. Guarded by Shaw, drives inside. Back up top, Thunder Nelson. Thunder working around, kicks it back up top to Xavier Mitchell. A lot of time on the shot clock left, still 14 seconds. Mitchell will take the three from the top of the key, won't go. Rebound Maracek. Down by 4, here comes Team Pritchett. August Shaw up top. Spin move, kicks it back out to Horner, now to Lotta. Back off. Tiedemann buries the three. Boone Tiedemann with 12 points now. For Team Pritchett, it's a 1-point ball game, 60-59. Mitchell makes a move, gets inside and lays it right up and in. Nobody could stop him. 21 points for Xavier Mitchell. Here is Lotta with it. Nice move by Ethan Lotta. Can't get the shot to go though. And Horner knocks it away. It goes off of Hoffmaster and out of bounds. Good play by Dante Horner.
That's pretty much a DCS play right there. Just not giving up on it. Not giving up.
62-59, Team Show and Fish in the white jerseys with the lead over Team Pritchett. Here's a three from Tiedemann, trying to tie it. Can't get this one to go. McConnell with the rebound will kick it out to Mitchell, and they'll walk it up the floor. Scotty Beaker getting ready to check in for Show and Fish. Here's Allmeyer. Allmeyer at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Hoffmaster. He'll try to drive down the lane, gets inside, puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Hoffmaster with 12 now. Show and Fish is led by Xavier Mitchell, who's put on a scoring display here tonight. Him and Oliver Davis has 16 for Team Pritchett. McConnell goes out. Charlie Cowell's getting ready to come in. Thunder Nelson will go out. I think Thunder asked to come out there. He was standing there, I think he said, hey, Coach, I know I didn't do this all season, but I'd like to come out right now. Hoffmaster's free throw in the end one is good. 13 points for him. Here is Maracek. Nice move. Inside pass inside to Horner. Shots up, won't go. Scotty Beaker skies up and pulls down the rebound for Team Show and Fish. They're up by 6. It was all Team Pritchett in the first half, but it's all Show and Fish here. And Scotty Beaker buries a three from up top. He's got 7. They're having fun now. Here goes Lotta. Lotta off to Tiedemann. He'll go down the lane, loses the ball, and is picked up by Xavier Mitchell. Good hands by Scotty Beaker. Throws it away, and Scotty Beaker loses it. It's picked up by August Shaw. It's thrown away by Allmeyer, and he lays it in. Brady Allmeyer in double figures with 12. Shaw into the corner to Maracek. Back up top, August Shaw. Or excuse me, Dante Horner. 3 short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Allmeyer. They slow it down.
Little gassed.
And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Team Show and Fish. 70-59, an 11-point lead all of a sudden. Kevin, it looked like everything was going to be Team Pritchett. They led it by 7 at halftime.
The last Show and Fill group kind of got something going a little bit.
Just buried him here in the
chemistry.
second half. Yeah, they scored 19 points there in the third, or 28 points in the third compared to 19 for Team Pritchett to take that 2-point lead, and it's been all here. They've outscored them right now 14-1 here to start the fourth period, the first 2 minutes of the fourth period. So getting them going here to be Team Show and Fish basketball. Team Show and Fish wearing the white jerseys. Team Pritchett in the colored. Tucker Bizcup's back in, Bryson Gullion, Trey Tiller, Jace Hawkswell, Oliver Davis back in for Team Pritchett. It's Mitchell, Webb, Callis, Beaker, and Hamilton for Team Show and Fish. Bizcup and Mitchell have had a good time tonight playing against each other, guarding each other, having fun out there. Here's Beaker, and he loses the ball. Bryson Gillian with the steal. Quick hands from the young man. Here comes Hawkswell down the corner. Tiller sets back out, gets it off to Gillian. Gillian gets back out to Tiller. Tiller driving inside, loses it. It goes off of Charlie Callis, I believe, though, and it'll stay here with Team Pritchett. Charlie said, I didn't touch the ball. It went through my legs, but I couldn't get a handle on it.
Dark jersey's got to find us somebody that's got a hot hand.
Here's Davis. He's had the hot hand all night, and he's going to drive right to the basket and put it in, right past Isaac Hamilton. He's got 19 now for Team Pritchett. 70-61, 9-point lead for Schoenfish. They have the ball. Mitchell across the timeline. Gets it off to Isaac Hamilton on the right wing. Switches off. Hamilton for three from the top of the key. It won't go. Rebound's picked up by Bryson Gillian. Down the floor comes Biscup, drives inside. Working up against Mitchell. He got him off the floor finally, and then he drew the foul. Couldn't finish the shot, though. Mitchell's going to pick up his third foul.
And they're talking again.
Pump faked him 3 times before he got him off the floor. I think the third time he said, no, you're not going to do it 3 times. He did. Tucker, Bizcup, and Xavier's waving his hands in. You can't make this. Bizcup doesn't. He misses the first one.
Hear it too.
Bizcup on the night, 1 of 3. Trying to make it 2 of 4 and cut this down to an 8-point ball game. And he does not. Mitchell skies up and pulls down the rebound. Goes right up the floor, working against Tucker. Drives the lane. Gets inside, shoots, misses. Rebound is picked up by Trey Tiller. Tiller up the floor to Bizcup. He's going to drive inside, works up and puts it up and misses. Oliver Davis there for the rebound, though, and he's now got 21. Him and Xavier Mitchell both with 21.
Oliver Davis is the most fundamental basketball player I've seen in a long time. He
Yes.
just does not, there's no flash to him, and he just gets it done.
And Maverick Webb and Trey Tiller get tied up. We got a jump ball, and it will be Team Pritchett with the ball. Down by 7, 70-63. We got a timeout taken by Team Pritchett. Team Pritchett trying to climb back into this one. Led up by 7 at halftime. We're down by 2 going into the fourth, and have been outscored here in the fourth quarter. 14 now. It's now 14-5. They went on a 4-0 run, trying to climb back into it. But
all they need to do is make a shot or two, get a stop.
Yeah.
Making shots is getting tougher as the legs get tireder.
yeah, that's true for both teams.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of shots come up short, and that usually means that it's the the legs are getting tired.
If you can walk into a 3, you're probably going to be all right. But if you got to catch it and square it, and you're probably going to struggle a little bit.
Yeah. Yep, good ball game going here. 70-63, Team Schoenfish. We're in the fourth quarter. CSO All Star Game here in Cambridge. You just joined us. The girls, Team Tomlin, won that match against Team Carpenter. They won it 58-49, and that was a close game most of the way, too. Ended up a 9-point lead, kind of like this one. Oh, somebody took a spill down there. Young man, at least it was a young kid.
He bounced up. His friends are giving him
he's getting talked to, too.
Yeah.
Here's Trey Tiller, lobs it inside. Davis trying to make it 23 points, and he does. Oliver Davis having a great game here. Cuts the lead down to 5 now. Here comes Webb. Maverick Webb kicks it back out. Kisker for 3. Bingo.
Oh, that's a big bucket.
Adam Kisker hits a 3 after a 6-0 run from Team Pritchett. Had cut the lead. That's back up to 8. Oliver Davis works it, kicks out to Trey Tiller. Tiller drives inside. Easy layup, missed it though. Rebound Davis. Davis skies back up over the top of Beaker and puts it in. 25 for Oliver Davis. 73-67, 6-point lead for Team Schoenfish. Kisker finds Webb. Webb streaking, knocks off to Scotty Beaker. He puts it up and in. Nice pass from Webb. Another good assist from him. Scotty Beaker with 9 now. Here's Guillen for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound Hawkswell. Hawkswell at the block, working against his teammate Kisker. And Scotty Beaker comes over and tried to block it, but ended up catching Hawkswell on top of the head. Picks up his second foul.
Fresh bodies.
5 fresh coming in for Team Pritchett here.
I would leave Oliver Davis on the floor.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, the guy, he's just.
Hawkswell misses the first one. He had not shot a free throw yet tonight. Yeah, Oliver Davis got 25 points. I don't take him out.
Well, and the thing about him is he never hunts a shot. He always just takes it as it comes. And if you just watch the game nonchalantly, you would just never, ever, ever think he's got 25 points.
In and out for Hawkswell. He loses it, and now Charlie Callis has it knocked away by Ethan Lotta, but it'll stay with Team Schoenfisch. So Hawkswell misses both free throws. Chance to cut the lead there, and it remains at 8. Dante Horner comes in for Hawkswell.
A little pressure here.
We've seen the press from the girls also. And now we're seeing it here for the boys. Kisker gets it off to Hamilton. Hamilton off to Webb. Webb guarded by Ethan Lotta, and now they're going to call a foul on Lotta, his second. Both teams with 2 here in the fourth quarter. Chad Single looking like a grandpa out here. Got a young lad hanging off his side here. Got the gray hair to go with it, too. So here's Maverick Webb. He takes his hat off and says, I'm a little bald. Webb off to Charlie Callis. Callis drives inside, puts it up, can't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Had Colby Hamilton's youngster. 4th personal foul on Ethan Lotta. I only had him for 2. He must have missed one somewhere. And Charlie Callis misses the first one. Free throw shooting woes for both teams tonight, Kevin. They've not been good here tonight. Girls shot fairly well. The boys are a different story. Charlie Callis trying to make it a 9-point game, misses it. Rebounds tipped around, is picked up by Tiedemann. Up the floor it comes. Dante Horner drives, faked the pass out, and then gets fouled as he went up for the shot. Let's see who this foul's on. Foul's on Isaac Hamilton, his first. 5 new checking in for Team Schoenfisch after when they get a chance here. Horner, and another free throw missed. Neither team has shot free throws very well tonight. McConnell, Nelson, Mitchell, Allmeyer, and Hoffmaster back into the ball game for Team Schoenfisch. 4:16 left, still a lot of game. Just an 8-point ball game. Seems like this fourth quarter's taken forever, but it's been a pretty quick ball game. And Horner finally hits a free throw. His first point of the night. Everybody on Team Schoenfisch has scored now. Here's Mitchell. You got to get Charlie Callis and Maverick Webb to score for Team Schoenfisch. Here's a skip pass over to Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster driving inside. Loses the ball out of bounds off his leg, and it's going to be picked up by Team Pritchett. 75-68. 7-point ball game here. 4 minutes left in the game.
Oh.
Pass underneath to Marachik, and he couldn't hang on to it. A nice pass from Ethan Lotta. Marachik just couldn't hang on to it.
That was a whistle. That was coming.
Allmeyer gets the inbounds. Back to Hoffmaster. He'll bring it up the floor. Gets it back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working around. Kicks it off to Mitchell. Top of the key. Inside, Maddox McConnell couldn't hang on to it. A little bit too hot there for Mitchell, and goes off his hands and out of bounds. Goes back to Team Pritchett. 75-68 your score. 3:45 left in the ball game. Team Pritchett with the ball. Wearing the colored uniforms tonight. Shaw working around, kicks it off to Horner. He'll take the 3 over
Short.
Mitchell. Short. Rebound by Tiedemann. Back out to Marachik. DCS and Gothenburg on the floor. All the maroon jerseys out there. And here goes Lotta. Can't get the shot to go. Horner with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Lotta. Now up to Marachik. His 3's on the way. Buries
There
it.
you go. That'll make it a game.
Landon Marachik now with 6. 75-71, 4-point lead for Team Schoenfisch. Mitchell's had the hot hand for them, and he's got the ball right now. Trying to drive.
A good matchup.
Gets inside, puts it up and in. 23 points for Xavier Mitchell. And here goes Lotta again. He's fouled.
Oh.
Basket won't go, but Thunder Nelson will pick up the foul. Be his first of the ball game. We did find out in the girls' game they do get 6 fouls here tonight. Lotta's free throws in. His first of the night. He's 1 of 5. Cuts the lead down to back to 5. Can make it a 4-point ball game with this one. misses it. Rebound, Maddox McConnell. Hands it off to Mitchell, and he'll walk it up the floor. 2:48 left here in the ball game. Team Showing Fish with the ball and a 5-point lead. Mitchell off to Nelson. Drive, shoot, scores. Thunder Nelson with 8. Back to a 7-point lead. Lotta trying to find something. Blocked by Thunder Nelson, though. Nelson gets quadruple teamed, and they get it off to Allmeyer. It's a 3-on-1 break, and from out of nowhere, August Schock is up, picks up the foul, his first. It'll send Maddox McConnell to the free throw line to shoot 2. Both teams with 4 fouls down, so we'll shoot free throws the rest of this ball game. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Kevin and I coming down. Wanted to help out, do a little CSO All Star Game. We get to come in and watch some kids we got to see all season play. Some of the Trojan kids play again. Maddox McConnell hits the first one. He's got 5 points now. Got to see Maverick Webb, Brady Allmeyer, Mallory Springer, Aspen Webb all play a final game here on the home floor. Some new subs coming back in. Shades the 5 out again. With 2:24 left in the game, McConnell made it an 8-point game. He could make it 9 here. And he does. Maddox McConnell, good-looking free throws there. 6 points for that young man. Jace Hawkswell kicks it off to Geelan. Kicks it back inside to Oliver Davis. Davis spins, looking, kicks it back out. 3 from Bizcup. Can't get it to go. Hawkswell to rebound. Nice. Oh, and he missed it. He had a nice seal there from Trey Tiller, too, his teammate. And couldn't make the shot. Allmeyer, bounce pass inside. McConnell has it knocked away. Picked up by Tiller. Tiller down the floor. Kicks it back out to Davis. Up to Bizcup. Inside Hawkswell. Working around and loses the ball. It's picked up by Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster will go straight down lane. Dunks it.
He'll just take it to the hoop.
Two-handed slam from Chaden Hoffmaster. He's got 15. Here's Tiller inside. Kicks it back up top. Guillen for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hawkswell. He's going to go up against McConnell. Can't get it to go. Rebound Davis, and guess what?
He missed
he missed it. Rebound McConnell out to Xavier Mitchell. Comes down Hoffmaster with the jumper. Got it. Chaden Hoffmaster, 17.
Yeah, he's had a good game, too.
And Bizcup down the other end of the floor. He's going to lay it up and in. He's got 8. Allmeyer getting it in. It's still by Guillen. He's going to drive in, and Allmeyer's going to foul him. Allmeyer's first foul of the ball game. 85-74, a 9-point lead for Team Showing Fish, but Team Pritchett will be at the free throw line. Bryson Gillian.
Going to play baseball, McCook Community College.
And he hits the first one. 5 points for that young man tonight. Beaker checking in. McConnell will go out.
Best farmer stand on the floor, too.
Yes, by far.
He wins.
Everything from the bicep up is pure white. And he can't hit the second one. So he goes 1 for 2. Rebound to Hoffmaster. He kicks over to Mitchell. Back to Hoffmaster. Press coming up here with 50 seconds left in a 10-point ball game. And tried to throw it to Beaker. He threw it away. 85-75 with 47 seconds left. So it looks like Team Showing Fish. So Team Tomlin, Team Showing Fish, the 2 Cambridge coaches, their team's going to come out here tonight with wins, it looks like. Guillen will take the 3 from a long ways away and buries it. So we're not done yet, Mr. Florham. Hang on. Thunder Nelson up the floor to Hoffmaster. Down to 30 seconds left. In a 7-point ball game, Hoffmaster skip pass over to Beaker. 3 from the left wing, and an out won't go. Oh, Thunder Nelson and Hoffmaster both wanted to dunk the rebound. They didn't get it, and Bizcup's going to lay it up at the other end. Timeout called, 17 seconds left. Got to put Maverick Webb in. Let the young man finish his career here on the floor. 85-80, it's a 5-point ball game. So the 2 Trojans, Brady Allmeyer, Maverick Webb, will finish tonight on the floor with 17 seconds left and up by 5. Mitchell. Inbounded here for Team Showing Fish. Get it in. Allmeyer is going to be fouled from behind by Hawkswell. That should take him down to the other end to shoot 2. And like Aspen Webb, Allmeyer was a 80-some%, 90% free throw shooter, especially for his career. And here on his home floor, wouldn't surprise me at all to see him bury in both of these free throws.
I can't believe the haircut. I didn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just night and day.
I saw him at graduation. I was like, wait a minute. You're not Brady
Who
Allmeyer.
are you?
13 points for Brady as he hits the first one. Yeah, he went from big bushy hair to no hair. And he hits the second one. 14 points for Brady Allmeyer on his final night. Here's Bizcup driving inside, kicks it back out to Davis. Here's Guillen for three. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Bizcup with the rebound, blocked by Beaker. Davis with it, back to Bizcup. He'll put a floater up, and it's in. Tucker Bizcup with the basket. That'll end the night here tonight. 87-82. Team Pritchett with the win. Wow, what a ball game.
That's kind of fun, too.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. 29 points to 26. Team Pritchett, or Team Schoenfish outscored Team Pritchett there in the fourth quarter with that. And just crazy, the scoring here. I mean, this was a lot of fun to do tonight for these kids. Gonna bring out the coaches. Of course, they had Dale Schoenfish was here, Hall of Fame coach tonight, and picking up the award for Coach Pritchett was Sean Cole, longtime coach up there at Perkins County also. So we will get the stats here for you in just 1 second. Everybody from Team Pritchett scored tonight. Everybody but two scored for Team Schoenfish. I say Oliver Davis and Xavier Mitchell get the MVP.
Oh, yeah, I think that's.
I had him for 25. They said 24, but I had him for 25, so that's all right. Good ball game for everybody tonight, though. Boys and girls.
You know, some of these times you get these games and you get some kids on the floor that you're like, yeah, they don't. This is kind of deep water for them.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case in either one of these games tonight.
No.
Everybody that was on the floor deserved to be on the floor.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with you 100%. And let's give you the stats real quick. Team Pritchett, Trey Tiller had 5 points. He's out of McCook. Ethan Lotta from DCS with 5 points tonight. He went 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Oliver Davis out of Cozad, of course, led Team Pritchett. He was their MVP, 25 points tonight. Landon Marachik from Gothenburg with 6. Boone Tiedemann. Tiedeman's right?
Yep.
I got it right this time. I said it right, and then I wanted to correct myself. Boone Tiedemann out of Gothenburg with 12 points. Tucker Bizcup from Alma with 12. He went 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Jace Hawkswell with 5. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Dante Horner with 1. He went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. August Shaw from DCS with 5 points. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Bryson Guillen from McCook at 8 points. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. All 8 of his points were here in the second half. For Team Schoenfish, Thunder Nelson from Bertrand with 8 points. Brady Allmeyer out of Cambridge with 14, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Xavier Mitchell from Alma, the MVP for Team Schoenfish with 23 points. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Scotty Beaker with 9. Adam Kisker with 6, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Charlie Callis did not score. He went 0 of 2 from the charity stripe. Jaden Hoffmaster with 17, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Mitchell had 4 dunks. Hoffmaster threw down a dunk also. Isaac Hamilton with 4. Maverick Webb did not score tonight, of course, from here from Cambridge. And Maddox McConnell with 6. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 21-17, Team Pritchett led it after the first period. Led it 37-30 as outscored Team Schoenfish 16-13 in the second. Led it 37-30 at halftime. But boy, Team Schoenfish came up the second half. Outscored Team Pritchett 28-19 to to lead by 2, 58-56 after 3, and then outscored them 29-26, make the final score 87-82. Once again, the girls' action. Team Tomlin beat Team Carpenter 58-49. The MVPs were Cameron Butterfield for Team Carpenter, and who was it for? Oh, it was Clara Spargo, wasn't it?
Yep.
Clara Spargo was the MVP for Team Tomlin, having 8 points tonight. A lot of fun to be here tonight. Thank you, Cambridge High School, for letting Kevin and I do your ball game and do the CSO All Star Game. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. We're going to shut down, and we will see you again in August for football and volleyball.